If you
Okay.
don't empty the punch, it gets snarled up with bits of card and it will stop working.
Okay.
And also you are likely that you're going to blunt your punch much more quickly. You don't have to do it every single time, but certainly after 4 or 6 punches, you're going to be wanting to empty it.
Yeah.
So you see, it doesn't take much off.
No,
It's hardly anything.
But you can
But
really
look at the effect, the different effect it's got.
Totally different with the edge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely.
So that's why I decided to bring that along.
Yeah, definitely. And you just saw how easy that is to be able to do as well, but the quality is there with it being your woodware punch. So £4.99 if you want to get that.
So I'm going to stamp. This is one of the papers from the paper part. It's double-sided. So we've got a very strong lime green, but we've got this really lovely pale pastel green on this side.
Yeah. I love this stamp.
And I'm going to stamp this lovely plume bird and its branch that it's sitting on directly onto the paper.
Fab.
I'm going to stamp it a little bit lower down because I want to stamp something above it. So it is a big stamp, but it is a rubber stamp and it's got a cushion mount on it, which always, I feel, gives you a really good impression. Because you need a bit of squish when you're stamping.
Yes.
And sometimes with the clear stamps, you don't have that. And so if you've got a really big clear stamp, it can be tricky to get a good image. And so it's really nice to have that in rubber.
That's amazing.
So isn't that a lovely clear image? Yeah. Really gorgeous.
And that whole image to be created just from that one stamp as well is just brilliant.
And it took seconds, didn't it? So I just need to find something. I just want to stamp something up here.
Okay. Yeah.
What did I use last time? That one. So hang on. No idea what it means, but it doesn't matter. So. And obviously I'm going to use the same ink. It is brown, this ink, but it's looking quite dark on this card. Get it the right way up, always helps. So again, just for interest, doesn't necessarily mean anything, but this could be a plate out of a botanical book.
Yeah, couldn't it?
And this says volume and the number of the plate, perhaps. It's what you want it to be, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So then what I've done, I've made a little folder from some craft cardstock. I just want to show you how I've made it. So basically, you start with a rectangle, the size you want. So measure the width, measure the length, and then I've chamfered these corners and taken off the extra from the bottom bit, and that's going to give me my tabs.
Oh, yes, yeah.
To fold it up and make a pocket.
Okay,
All right, but before I stick it together, I want to use, I've got a little tab punch that I brought with me.
Yeah.
And I want to punch the paper and the folder. So I'm going to move the folder up. You can also do this with a half circle punch.
Okay.
I do that as well sometimes, but I just wanted this to be quite small. So I'm going to punch in the middle-ish.
Yeah.
Just do it by eye. And then I can move that down slightly.
Yeah.
So that I've got that little contrast there. So now I can stick this together, and all you need to do is glue your tabs.
Okay.
Like that. And then I can glue on my stamped panel.
Perfect.
Again, you can do as much or as little inking on all of these things.
Well, with the beauty of that stamp, I feel like you could literally just stamp it and leave it.
Yeah,
you
don't have to
add anything if you don't want to.
Not really. So I'll get that on. Okay.
That's lovely.
So that's made a little pocket now. So it's up to you what you use this for. You could use it as a gift card pouch. You could put vouchers in there, whatever you like. Or you can use it as a pocket to go into a journal.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm going to make this tag thing for this.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, again, I'm using the creme brulee. I've used this ever such a lot. It's a fabulous colour.
It is.
And I'm going to show you, like, how I just pounce this ink on, and it looks like a dog's dinner at first. You think, goodness me, it's all patchy and lobby. But honestly, that just all disappears once this dries. But this is the best way to get the ink down quickly and to get a really good coverage from it as well. I would recommend just holding with a little piece of spare card or tissue or something so you don't get fingerprints in your ink.
This bundle is the most popular currently of the colour cloud as well, with the creme brulees. That's where you're getting the lemon meringue, the basil leaf, as well as the creme brulee. And you can see just there that perfect coverage that Gwen was talking about as well. So once it dries, that's the coverage that you'll get.
And even if it's not, it doesn't really matter because it's like that vintage look.
Exactly. It's actually really nice.
You could do some splattering as well on it, or some spritzing or whatever you like. So that's how I've created this. I did do a bit of spraying on it, and I have inked around the edge just to finish it off. So that's going to make my inside for my pocket. Now I've got, again, that lovely doily. I've got this lovely lady, and I'm going to put a pocket on this as well. So I've made a tag, and onto the tag I'm going to attach the doily. So this is the other doily now with the solid middle.
Yes.
Just literally going to pop that on there. And then I'm going to put her on there as well. So it's all about building up this collage of pieces. It's really not too tricky to do. Let's have her at a jaunty angle. And then I can stick this to the postcard inside my pocket.
Yeah, it's so unique, I think, this collection. You know, so different as well.
Absolutely. And that's what you want. I mean, there's so much out there now. It's really tricky to find something that is a little bit different.
Yeah, it'd stand out, wouldn't it? If you were, you know, at a craft fair selling on or anything like that.
So again, I've used that little tab punch here to make an indentation in the pocket. If you are making a pocket, don't forget to only glue 3 sides. Otherwise, it won't be a pocket. So hold the edge that you want to stay open and glue the other 3 sides. And then we can pop that on there. And then we can start to decorate the pocket if we wish. So we could use a little bit of rickrack. I've also got all sorts of bits and pieces that I've made up with some of the stamps. And then literally just scraps. So I've cut a circle, and then I've stamped that little flower that was on this set. That little flower there, which looks insignificant in there, but when you do something like that with it, suddenly it's like, oh, yes, actually that works.
Yeah, it's lovely.
So let's build this then.
I think on that postage stamp die that we had as well, sort of putting something like that onto that would be really nice.
It really would. So I'm going to put the rickrack across the pocket. And then I'm going to start to add some bits. You can see I've got all sorts of bits and pieces here. And I'm going to just start with a little bit of lace. So anything you've got in your stash is going to work for this type of crafting. And I'm just going to make what we call a cluster, which is just literally little bits of torn paper. I've got some ribbon there.
Yeah, really nice.
I've got some linen. I've got a little button that can finish off with that. So whatever you want to use to decorate, I could have put that on. And then I've also done a little bit of paper pleating that I'm just going to pop inside the top of my wallet. There. And then I could do a different sort of embellishment up there as well.
It almost is like, when do you stop as well? Because it's just so enjoyable to be able to put it all together.
And I think it's that freedom. Just let go. And don't be frightened of trying something.
And when we think, of course, in that big bundle, there's 75 stamps. It's like, wow, look how many.
So even though, you know, I've probably used half a dozen, you've an awful lot more you can go at. Got a little paper clip here that I could also incorporate into this embellishment that I'm making here, if I can get it sorted. Well, that's not where I want it, but never mind. And then when that's all stuck together, that can just go inside there. I can't do it because everything's still wet.
Yes, you don't want to get it stuck in there, do you?
No. So here's one that I did earlier.
Love that.
And I've done my little cluster on the outside here. Put a little charm on that.
It's amazing.
And then I've also got a different one here, just to show you a different sort of style. And inside, I've got a slightly different panel.
Imagine if you put like a little note on the back as well, just how personal that is to give to somebody.
Yep, so that could go in that one.
Picture.
So you can make loads of those. You can rattle them off really quickly.
That's fabulous. This looks so good. I mean, 75 stamps that are actually within this full bundle that we've got. So you've got them all here, of course, for £49.99. You can get that on split pay for £24.99. That makes it 66p a stamp. I mean, absolute tools for life. I'll give you a full look through them all again in one moment. But just first, Dave is here. Hello.
Cheverly, no.
Hello, you right?
How you doing?
Yes, I'm good, thank you.
Good to see you.
And
it's been a long time.
you've been on holiday?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a nice tan.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Nice haircut, nice tan.
Thank you very much.
Doing well.
I tell you what, shocked when I got off the plane.
Oh, gosh, it's awful, isn't it?
Everyone was like,
yes, the shock is...
Yeah.
I was in Tenerife not long ago, and you come off, you're like, oh, it's freezing here. Yeah. So what have we got tonight?
Good to be back. Corinne's here for 2 shows from Crafter's Companion. We've got lovely Natalie here as well with the brand new, adorable, scoreable colourways.
Have you seen it?
Matte-tastic. Yeah, I've been looking at it earlier on.
Yeah.
Really good. And of course, because they're matte-tastic, you can do all sorts with them, distress them, ink them, all sorts of things. So we'll show you those at 6. But I've got to let you know, as a little bit of a treat, as an extra bonus, in the 5 o'clock show, I know our current producer, Kat, asked for these. I don't think she got them.
We were told. No, not in time.
Yeah, but we've got them for our show at 5 o'clock.
These look great.
These have sold out so many times. I didn't think we'd get any more back in for Christmas. From Violet Studios, which is kind of in association with the Crafter's Companion, you've got the most incredible 100 dual-ended watercolour pens with brush nibs, fine and chunky.
Okay.
And they're back, and they're an incredible price. We've got other things as well. We've got the wonderful desktop vacuum. We've got the Shimmer paint. We've got the Shimmer paints as well from Crafter's Companion too.
Lovely.
So that's going to be a really good show at 5 and at 7.
Brilliant.
So lots to look forward to.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we will stay here right until 8 o'clock.
I'll see you a bit later.
And it's lovely to see you. We'll see
Thank
you.
you, and you.
Dave will be on in just over 10 minutes' time, obviously with Corinne, with those incredible, incredible deals. Now, we have just had a quick question come in from Diane. Hi, Diane. Hello, ladies. What is the difference between Colour Cloud inks and Colour Cloud chalks, please? Difference between inks and chalk?
Colour Cloud inks are a dye-based ink, water-based, so they're going to be translucent. Chalk Cloud is a pigment mix, and that's going to give you a very chalky, opaque finish.
Okay.
So they're all water reactive.
Yeah.
You can spritz them with water and get that wicking effect that you do. But yeah, both beautiful, different results.
Yeah. So thank you for asking the question. It's always well worth, obviously, asking us anything you want to know when Gwen is here. We've got the graphics coming in just here for you. So this is for the Colour Cloud, the inks. We've got the 2 different opportunities. So we have got the lemon meringue, we've got basil leaf, and we have got the creme brulee that we can see just here. So you've got those colours that we've got on this one. And then we've also, so that's been very, very popular, of course, to be able to get that. So a wonderful opportunity to be able to take advantage of that opportunity that we have. And then the second bundle, we have got this, which is your warm cocoa, your summer sky, and your lilac whisper that we can see as well for you to be able to get this one. So do, of course, take advantage of those. Now, let me give you a bit of a recap, of course, on the big bundle that we have. So we've got all of these bits brand new. They're all open and available for you to be able to get individually at fabulous prices, starting at £8.50 up to £13.99. But if you want the full bundle, then I will just give you a quick look at all of these. You've got an amazing 75 stamps altogether. This is signatures from the past one that we've got here. So you can see that you've got over 30 stamps in this. You've got identification, registered, you've got beautiful fonts, postcard. You saw Gwen using this one, approved, enclosed as well. So there is so much that's coming with this, and you can make fabulous things like this booklet that we have here as well, which is such an exquisite look that we're seeing for you to be able to get this with all these stamps. On top of that, we have a second stamp set, which is signatures from the past 2. So you can see how well both of those are going to cross over with each other. Each of them completely brand new for you to be able to take as well and to get that. Now, this is the one Gwen was just using, where we have got these large sizes, of course, that you can actually see of stamp sets. Wonderful images, perfectly stamped as well. We've got sentiments like let the beauty of what you love be be what you do. A letter from Paris as well. You've got Les Artistes that we can see, and then those lovely images that we can see, of course, with these pieces that we have. So that one's beautifully kind of stamped onto some fabric that we're seeing there as well. We've got lovely looks that are really bringing about that vintage appeal that we can see on these. But, you know, use it with bright colours. It's totally up to you kind of how you decide to actually use these sets, whether you want them sepia, whether you want them bright. But you can see lovely look. And obviously the colour cloud, that bright green, would look fabulous, wouldn't it? Same as the creme brulee, though. It's really about your own inspiration. On top of that, there's so much more. There's so much more. All of these are brand new. You've got that. I mean, this is probably my favourite of all the stamps, where you've got this huge, huge stamp that we can see just here as well, that we just saw, obviously, Gwen using. And that creates the most fantastic images. Just look at these. So absolutely beautiful images that we can see. And again, every single one, by using that same stamp, is totally different to the other. So you've really got the most wonderful sort of looks, unique kind of finishes that we can see with this. And then, on top of that, there's another. So we've got this one as well, which is giving you those mathematical kind of symbols that we're doing, which are great for background dies, for little additions that we can see, of course, on pieces as well, and so different to anything that I've seen. So it is such a wonderful look. Buy them separately, buy them fully if you want to, at £24.99 a month if you would like to. Make sure you are checking out your baskets if you want to have all of that. There'll be more demos, more inspiration, of course, tomorrow as well that you can see. But I just want to do a quick recap of a few other bits that are available within this show as well. Robert, Susan, Sheila, Stephanie, Crafts in Cambridgeshire. Make sure you're checking out if you want to get that full bundle. It is where the biggest saving is. But of course, if you want individuals, you can. Now, we've also got 2 new dies that we can see just here as well, that are the shabby chic dies that we've got, which create those doily-esque looks that we've had. And if I show you these ones here, so there is Penelope that we've got there. We also have the Francesca that we can see as well. So both of those really unique, really individual, and just create the most gorgeous looks that we can see. And you can get the pair of those for £20, so 2 dies for £20. One other thing we have, of course, is the sentiment dies, which I can come across to. Now, these are individually £3.50, so if you just want the thinking of you can take advantage of that at £3.50. But again, the best way to get them is in the full bundle at £12.99. You've got Thinking of You, you've got With Sympathy. We've also got Get Well Soon, and there is For Someone Special. Great sizes, but also lovely, lovely fonts in terms of what you can see on those. One thing we haven't mentioned just yet as well is the Daisy Blossoms. Now, I guess this is going to be used tomorrow in some of the demos. Yep, so in some of the demos tomorrow, you'll be able to see this. It is one of Jamie Rogers' ones. I again, absolutely love this. I mean, we know that flowers, butterflies are the most sort of used, really, aren't they, in terms of any of our cards that we see for all different occasions. Now, this was on in May. It completely sold out in May. It's not been back since. We've just managed to get it back into stock, okay? Now, let me show what this can create, because as I spin this around, look at how many dies you're actually getting within this. So 12 dies. You've got the perfect opportunities to be able to create this, to be able to build those flowers. So you can see those individually there on the Daisy Blossoms to what they can actually create. And the largest is 3.7 by 3.7 that you've got just there as well, which is 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. And you can create these incredible... How is that £11.99? I've just spotted the price come in. My word. Okay. £11.90. That is brilliant. £11.99 for you to be able to get these, and the scenes it can create. You know, whether you want these as wedding, wedding cards, whether you just want an individual flowers, individual daisies, whether you're thinking, well, actually, I just want one, and you can see really build those flowers and get that dimension in every single one of them. So beautiful, stunning samples. As we say, in May, completely sold out. We've managed to get get it back in stock for you. It has taken us a long time. That's how popular it was, but we've got it today at £11.99. You can watch back the demos before, or of course you can watch it tomorrow with Gwen as well. So all of this available, including the colour clouds and everything that we have got here. So do, of course, take advantage. And join the show again tomorrow at 2 o'clock to be able to see more from this collection. Thank you so much for your demos. And I hope you feel a little bit better overnight as well. Try and get some sleep. It's hard doing these shows, I have to say, when we're not 100% because it's hard to talk through them. And Gwen's just done an amazing job there of not letting any of you know that she isn't 100% at the moment. Is that okay? Now, we can, of course, keep coming through for all of these bits that we have. Just want to do a quick recap because a few of you have been asking about this. And, of course, if you do manage to get anything from this show, a lot of them will, of course, fit into this. And if you are creating some of these beautiful pieces where you want in little scrapbook bits and pieces like that, embellishments, for example, it might be that you're thinking, well, I want stamps, I want sentiments, anything like that, then you can absolutely pop this into these pieces, into these amazing storage boxes. Now this is, and it's been out of stock for quite a while, we tried to get on a show last week and couldn't, it is the mega storage caddy that we have. Now it contains inside, as you can see, 16 of the 6x4 super storage boxes that we have just here. Now, each one is super strength, so you get a lovely quality with these. They pop open. And what I love with all of them is that they are see-through as well. So you don't need to worry about what's in them. You can absolutely see whether you've got your inks inside, whether it is that you've got your stamps or your gems. It might be that you have photographs. Polaroids we were talking about earlier, it might be that you have those in there. You might have full projects that you want to put into one of these and then take them individually in your bag. It's totally up to you. You can put, of course, your little signs on there if you'd like to as well, so you do know with these. Now, if we do the maths on this, now normally what we do is we do a deal where you can buy 3 of these smaller boxes for £9.99, okay? So that is the price if you wanted to get 3 of these. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic for anything that you would like to store in them. So if we think that we have got 16 of these, okay, if we were buying these at the deal price of £9.99, we would be looking at £53.23 for you to be getting the 16 of these smaller boxes, okay? And that doesn't even include a price for the big box. I mean, you could easily pay, what, £29.99, something like that, on the big box alone. So we would be thinking, well, that's an amazing deal price. Want to go lower? It is our Advent deal for today, okay? If you wasn't watching when we launched this at 1 o'clock, we managed to get back on the show today and we did an Advent deal price, then we are going to replicate that right now. 30 seconds, the price will go down. It's not going to be £39.99, okay? We are already sitting at about 25% off to be able to get this. And what I love about it as well is you can fasten that, you then have a handle, so if you want to take all of these bits maybe to your craft show with them, then you're there, you're ready, it's on the go and ready to take with you, okay? Maybe you need, you know, if we haven't got big space, which a lot of us don't have in our craft rooms, you might be wanting to pack everything away, store everything, and making sure it's a bit neater, and this is a really good way to do that. And today, we are giving you that large super storage box, it's back in stock, with 16 of those smaller boxes included inside under £30. That makes them £1.87 a box, okay? And that is still giving you this large box for free completely. You know, if you're running workshops, you might think, right, I'm going to set these up. It could be jewellery workshops, it could be card making workshops. Whatever it is, you could actually pop these in with your ruler, your pencil. It might be the embellishments that you need within this, the matting and layering. Hand them out. And each person will then have their project right inside them to actually get going, which is just such a brilliant, brilliant way to be able to use these. Obviously, people use them in their kitchen. They use them for their toys. We know that they're used in garage as well. You know, it might be that you want to put all of your screws in them, cake decorating, jewellery making with seed beads, phone chargers, cables, anything like that as well, just to make everything that little bit neater, of course, as well. You know, Christmas, think of the gift tags. If you're making cards at the moment, you might get halfway through and then run out of time and want to sort of pop some of the bits that you've cut out into these. So completely up to you how you'll use it, but it is an absolute firm favourite here at HobbyMaker. So do, of course, take advantage of this. £29.99 today for you to get 16 of the smaller ones and, of course, this large one as well. So much, of course, that we have brought on today's show. Go back onto the web and look through all of those. But you have got a cracking show that is coming up for you next with Corinne. Obviously, Dave gave you a sneak peek of something very special that's coming up in that show, okay? So do not go anywhere. We're here right up until 8 o'clock. Dave and Corinne are with you next.
Shopping with HobbyMaker couldn't be easier. You can shop via our website at www.hobbymaker.co.uk, where you can watch our live shows and see all the products from that day. We also have a huge amount of products on our website, from your craft room essentials to paper, tools, cutting machines and much more. You can download and shop on the go with our HobbyMaker app. Simply head over to your app store and search HobbyMaker. Alternatively, you can call our UK-based call centre 24 hours a day on 0800 001 4433. Shopping made easy at HobbyMaker. Are you having trouble finding the perfect gift? Then why not treat them to the new gift card from HobbyMaker at hobbymaker.co.uk. Simply scroll down to the bottom where it says gift cards, click and you'll be taken to the right place. Decide between posting the card or delivery by email, and then decide how much you want to add. You choose the value. So what do you get the crafter that's got everything? Why not treat yourself or them to the HobbyMaker gift card?
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on HobbyMaker.
Here at HobbyMaker, we only charge 1 P&P throughout the day. You can add as many items to your basket and checkout and still only be charged once. Once you've checked out the first time and want to order again, you simply add the item to the basket and click on the Combine Order button. Shopping made easy at HobbyMaker.
Our UK-based call centre is always on hand to assist you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Introducing the Gemini 2. Our brand new electronic die cutting and embossing machine has all the power and precision of the original Gemini, but with updated functions and innovative new features. Faster and quieter than ever before, the Gemini 2 does all the hard work for you. Cut out the most intricate designs in seconds, and all at the touch of a button. Technology to apply higher pressure than many other machines offers perfectly crisp and clear results every time. The Gemini 2 has the power to take creative projects of all shapes and sizes in its stride. It will cut through a range of materials, from card and paper to cork, thin metal, leather and multiple layers of fabric. So you can save time on your papercraft, sewing and multimedia projects. A new and improved optical sensor runs the full length of its 9-inch platform, offering edge-to-edge precision with cutting plates of any size. Pause, rewind and resume functions take the guesswork out of crafting. Smooth gliding feet make light work of moving and manoeuvring your Gemini 2. And a turntable offers 360 degrees of crafting freedom. Neat storage compartments hold craft tools so they're always at your fingertips right when you need them. A built-in media stand and 3 USB charging points invite you to craft along with your favourite tutorials and workshops on your tablet or phone. Easy to use and with everything you need to get started right out of the box, the Gemini 2 is for beginners and experienced makers alike. From scrapbooking and home decor to handmade cards, quilting and everything in between, bring your creativity to life with the Gemini 2.
Hi everybody, good afternoon. Just after 5 o'clock, it's HobbyMaker. I haven't said that for a few days.
You haven't, have you?
No.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much. It's good to be back. Yeah, I've been away for a few days, so great to be back at HobbyMaker. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you to Sherilyn, great to see her, and Gwen as well. She'll hopefully be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, all things being well. Get well soon, Gwen. Have a good night's sleep. Right, now, Kat, our producer that's just finished, before Ellie, our producer, takes over, was trying to get these deals from Crafter's Companion in her shows this afternoon.
She's not happy, is she?
She's not a happy bunny. Because she didn't actually get the chance to have them in the shows. They weren't available in time. We've got some items that are back in stock, but we only have limited quantities of them that you may well want to grab before they go out of stock again. Before I introduce you to those, can I tell you that all those new items that are back in stock are on the website right now, which is hobbymaker.co.uk. I remembered. If you go there, you'll see everything that Corinne's going to be bringing you, including your replacement blades for your trimmer, the trimmer itself. We've got the fantastic tape pens in straight and dotty and the refills to go with them as well. They're now 30 metres long each, believe that or not. That is in the bundle and in the show as well. And we've also got something that I remember bringing to you for the first time a couple of weeks ago. See you, Gwen. Take care. This is unbelievable. I'll introduce you to the crew in a minute. I just want to give you a chance to get hold of these because they're not going to be around.
They're not.
You've got 100 Violet Studio, beautiful, dual-tipped, water-based markers.
That's 50p a pen.
I know.
That's really good value. 50p a pen.
Do you know what? They're double-ended. I've got to take these out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know I'm called Don't Get It Out Dave because I kind of ruin everything. I am. That's my nickname here. Don't Get It Out Dave.
I don't blame you, but you've got to see, I think it's to be able to see the spectrum of colours.
Doesn't take me long, does it, Jim? Don't do it, Dave. Don't get it out, Dave. Yeah.
Look at this. Look at the colours. Aren't they absolutely... You're getting 100.
100. Already,
100.
10%'s gone. We haven't even lowered the price. That's not the final price. Should be $49.99. But look, can you see all the different shades of the same colour range? All those different purples and blues, all those different shades of yellow, different shades of green for foliage and that sort of thing. Double-ended, a fine brush nib one end and a chunkier brush nib the other.
These are a water-based ink.
Yeah.
They're not an alcohol base. They are an... look at the price.
35p per pen.
35 pence a pen.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
17.5 pence each end.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
I hadn't thought of it like that, but actually put it that way, yeah. So
absolutely amazing value.
I mean, if you know someone that loves colouring or wants to get into colouring or maybe loves water painting, because you can squiggle these on your glass mat, pick it up with a brush and paint with them if you want to.
You can.
$34.99 for all 100. They haven't been in stock for a long, long time. Hello, Margaret in Lincolnshire, Margaret in Cumbria, Chrissy in Lincolnshire, Dee in Manchester. For someone's Christmas gift, this is unbelievable.
It is.
And
the great thing is, the brush end, you can do your calligraphy type drawing. I've got to find out which end it is. You can do lovely calligraphy style writing with them as well.
You can.
Very nice. So that's your brush end. Just so now I've shown you that one, I'll show you the other end. And then you've got your fine tip.
But they are top quality. Violet Studios, by the way, is part of Crafter's Companion. Okay, it's a kind of division of Crafter's Companion.
Is, yes.
So you know the quality is going to be up there. You've got your greys, your purples, your browns, your yellows, your blues, your pinks, your reds, your greens, everything you need for skin tones, foliage, flower,
skin, fur,
colouring.
All of it. It's all there, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Wow, they are flying out. You knew they would, didn't you? I hadn't done them here before. I didn't know how busy they would get here. But yes, you're loving these.
They also come in this beautiful organiser carry case as well. So when you're not actually using them, you know, you can carry them around to crafting get-togethers and that sort of thing. But it's the ultimate colouring gift for someone. You know, if you think of normally spending, I don't know, maybe £2 on a pen, if you buy them individually, this works out to 35 pence per double-ended pen.
Amazing.
And, you know, where else do you get pens in this shade of pink? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shades, 9 shades of pink. Yeah. And then it fuses into the burgundies and the
reds.
That's
what I love, isn't it? It's when you lie them down and you see that almost ombre look, it's absolutely gorgeous. So many. Water-based, so you're going to be able to blend colours together to make even more colours. Absolutely full of ink. And
it's so easy just to put the ink down onto a glass mat, or if you haven't got one of those, even a saucer, then get a brush, an ordinary brush, pick it up and paint with it. So think of it like the ultimate watercolour palette. We've got some shimmer palettes in the show that are brilliant, that are coming up in a second. Now, with everyone checking out this evening, 30% of the stock has gone. This is all the stock we could get from Crafter's Companion, so whether we can get any more after today's show, I do not know. As far as I'm aware, we can't restock any more of this before Christmas. I might be wrong, but that's what I've been told. Definitely not today anyway. So if you know you want to get them, we'll deliver them to your door. If you've bought anything already today, you haven't got to worry about P&P for the rest of the day. If you haven't bought anything yet, it's $3.95 for the whole day's orders. So if you buy other things in this show, which I'm sure you're going to, you haven't got to worry about paying any more postage until midnight tonight. Midnight to midnight is our one P&P offer of $3.95 per day. Let me put them back in the box because I always get criticised for taking it out. Don't want to take it out and ruin the display. So now I can be called put it back in, Dave. Don't get it out, Dave, but now I'm putting it back in. There we go.
There we go.
Can you tell we have some fun here?
There we go.
They all slot in.
They all slot in absolutely perfectly. There you go.
Now, the crew tonight, they're on something. I don't know what they're on, but they're on something. And I'll introduce them to you in a minute.
There you go. That's one. Perfect.
And it goes.
Oh, in they go. Right.
Now, how smart is that?
It's lovely, isn't it?
Do you know what? Easy to wrap up.
Oh, gosh, yes. Oh, we all love... Yes. Yeah.
Pop studs.
Pop studs. I'm trying to do upside down and back to front. There you go.
How about
Brilliant.
that? If you want to do colouring, maybe if you're going away for a break, a weekend break or a holiday or something like that, and you love to watercolour, how convenient is that to have with you? $34.99. It is 35 pence per pen. It should be nearly 50p a pen, which is still amazing.
I think that's still good value.
Karen in Tyne and Weir, you've got two. Congratulations.
Wow.
Who are they going to? One for you, one for someone else,
Yeah.
maybe?
Do you know, at that price, if you've got grandchildren or children that want to craft along with you, you're not going, oh, sorry, can't touch my pens, have you? They are proper, good quality pens, but you don't mind letting the children or younger people craft along with you.
And this is the thing that I love about buying from us is that because I went to a supermarket today and they've got an aisle and they're selling colouring things and colouring pencils and colouring pens. And I dare say they're great value for money. But, you know, do you know where they've actually come from? Do you know what the quality's like? If they're coming from Crafters Companion, which indeed they are, Violet Studios is part of Crafters Companion, you know they will not put their name or be associated to anything that's not the best quality. $34.99 today. You may have thought that you've done your Christmas shopping. You're thinking, do you know what? For an extra treat, I'm going to get my son or my best friend or my other half or treat myself for $30. Or someone said to you, look out for something that takes your fancy. I've got people in my family that don't know what they want.
Yeah.
And they're so hard to buy for. Constantly I said, do you know what you want yet? No, I haven't really thought about it. There's nothing I really need. Well, if they're into art or have expressed an interest in art, maybe they love the stamping and they normally colour in with whatever, give them these. It will totally change the way you think about colouring. Because think of it as painting rather than colouring. Yeah. OK. Now, we've also got not only these pens, I'll let you know when they're out of stock, but they're going very fast, so please put them in your basket and check out. We've also got, now, I'll show you these first, because I know lots of you have got trimmers. If you've got a trimmer, especially a Crafter's Companion trimmer, obviously you need to have replacement blades, and these were out of stock for months.
They were. Well, no, they never didn't. So we had the Violet Studio paper trimmer.
Oh, right.
And it never had replacement blades. We never sold the replacement blades for it. So we've now rebranded the trimmer, which we'll look at in a minute, but we've also brought the replacement blades back with it. Now, these blades will fit in... If you've got... We're going to show you the trimmer in a minute. If you've got one that looks very, very similar, but it's got a gold blade on it...
Right.
This will replace that, yes. OK,
so if you're looking for trimmer replacement blades, it's got the V blade, so it cuts on the upstroke, cuts on the downstroke for gutting away your cardstock. Only $3.99, CH2001. Again, that's a P&P delivery free if you've already bought something today. Otherwise, it's $3.95 only for no matter how many orders you make, CH2001. But we have also got a Crafter's Companion trimmer in the show as well.
Yeah. People get confused with this because we call it the 3 by 12 inch trimmer, and that's because of the size when it's folded up.
Right.
But what you do is you just open it out, because it say there, look, 3 by 12 inch trimmer. It actually allows you to measure up to 14¼ inches by 12. So but folded up, it's only 3 inches wide.
OK.
So, yeah, it's a V-blade trimmer. So you can, like you say, up and down. It's brilliant for cutting out your card. It is a paper trimmer.
Yes.
Please don't be thinking, oh, I can do my mount board and things with this, because this isn't what it's been designed for.
No.
It's been designed with your V-blade for your paper trimmer. It's portable. But, oh, my goodness me, the cut is phenomenal, especially if you keep your replacement blades. Really, really easy to do. Just to show you what you do. You lift up, to open it, you lift up the handle. Now, you can use that as a scoreboard as well.
OK.
But what you do, you just slide this up to here. Just there, it's a little bit wider. So you just get it up to there. I can't do it this way. Up. I want to do it like that. Get it to there. Once it gets to that bit, then you just...
Give it a little flex.
Yeah, flex. There we go. Look, I've done it now. Oops, there we go. There you go.
Now,
Pops out.
Look at what we've done. Look at what we've done. We've taken the price down to £13.99 from £19.99. £19.99 was great, but you're going to get a brand new trimmer with one blade. So what I'd do is I'd add the extra replacement blades in.
It's still cheaper than buying just the
trimmer on its own.
Wow.
Yeah. So £3.99 for the replacement blades. Add that to your order. That's £18, £17.98 I think it would be. And then 1 P&P to get all of that home of £3.95. So,
that's amazing.
What you're saving, treat yourself to an extra couple of blades as well at the same time. They do last a long time, but you will need them.
They last a long time. But when I ordered mine, I made sure I got the blades. Because there's nothing more frustrating, is there, than waiting for something to arrive and you can't use what you've got because it needs replacement.
Exactly.
So, yeah, absolutely perfect.
And that can fit in a tote bag. You can easily take it from house to house or
ever so lightweight,
village hall to village hall.
It's light but mighty. Really, really is.
OK, 10% of that stock has gone. Remember, this is all extra stock. We were able to beg, borrow and steal from Crafter's Companion today. They weren't scheduled to be in our shows, but we twisted a few arms. They said Dave's back today.
It did take a couple of hours.
Yeah. Any chance we could get a few extra bits and pieces into the show at 5 o'clock? They're here, but they shouldn't have been. So if you want to get hold of this, without the blades, obviously it's £13.99. If you want the extra blades, they're £3.99, but you're only paying 1 P&P. That's £17.98 plus your P&P of £3.95. XA2031. Now, something I was really excited about, Craig actually told me about these before they came out. He said, Dave, in the future, we're going to have reusable, refillable tape pens.
And I've done a little video for Crafter's Companion. I haven't seen where it's bound to be up, but I haven't seen whether it's up, to show you how easy it is to to refill them.
Okay.
Do you know what? It took me longer to set up than it did to film to change it.
Right.
It's so easy. So what you've got is you've got your straight tape pen and your dotted tape pen. This, to me, is a game changer because they've actually made it raspberry and purple.
Yeah.
You know, when they were both very different, slightly different shades of purple?
Yeah.
I could never tell the difference. At least now you know.
You can see the dots are on the purple one, and then the straight is on the pink.
Raspberry.
Now, let me just explain this. If you were to buy a dotty tape pen that is 22 metres long, the standard one, that is £4.99. If you were to buy a 22-metre standard straight adhesive tape pen from Crafter's Companion, that would be £3.99. But that's for 22 metres. You've got, each one of these is now 30 metres in length. So let's just say they're 22 metres each. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rolls of 30 metres, which is 180 metres of dotty and 180 metres of straight. Now, work it out. At 22 metres a roll at £4.99 for the dotty ones, if you were going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dotty tape pens at £4.99, you're looking at 30 quid. Bar 5 pence or 6 pence. If you're going to buy the straight-sided one, you'd be looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 4. That would be £24. So you're looking at around about £55, £55 worth of price if you were buying a 22 metre.
I'm only getting 22 metres,
Yeah.
so I've lost 8 metres per tape.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're going to get an extra 8 metres on each of these refills. These are the refills, look. They come in a little storage box, which is really cute. So that just slots into the main body, and then you discard the other one. But rather than throwing away the complete tape pen, which is what you normally have to do, you're saving an awful lot of plastic by literally opening up the refill, opening up the pen,
so easy to refill. So first of all, just to talk you around the pen. So what you've got is you've got a little guard over the tape. So you know on the last tape pens they had a lid that you dropped and you lost. I've never kept a lid on my tape pens. Now you've just got a little flap, so you know it's protected.
Brilliant.
So you've got that. Then you've got this clear. Can you see this branded little sleeve?
Yeah.
So all you need to do is lift that off, and actually I should do it the right way, and you just do it, there you go. If I do it the right way, it works. So I've just pressed down on that ribbed bit, and it just slides off, you can see. I then go to that ribbed bit again, and I press, and as soon as I press, the two pieces come apart. So this bit, imagine, is now empty.
Yes.
So I will be discarding that in the recycling. Oops, I've got my finger stuck on the tape. And I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to pick up my new one, and I'm going to pop it back together. This minute, I'm doing this the wrong way around again. There we go. Pop that back. You hear that click?
Yep.
Now, can you see there's a little hole at the back?
Yep.
There, you can see. And there is a little notch in there. Pop that into there. Click it down. That's gone clicked. And it's back together.
Okay.
The reason you put this on is because if you didn't, when you press down, it would come apart. So this is the bit that's going to hold it together so that you know, I'll keep the kid up, but every time you use it, it won't come apart.
So doing the maths, if you were looking at like for like, if you were comparing the 22 metre disposable tape pens, you've got 20 metres more of the dotty, 20 metres more of the straight adhesive tape pens, plus you're not paying £55 for those tape pens that you throw away. You're getting all of this with extra adhesive for £34.99. That's £20 less than if you bought the same quantity of tape pens in the dotty and the straight, the disposable ones. So not only are you getting more adhesive, you're saving at least £20 off what you pay for the standard if you were buying that quantity of them, and they're refillable. So this is a great way of saving money and not running out of your favourite adhesives, and the dotty ones are game changers.
It certainly is, absolutely. I love my dotty tape pens, really, really do. So absolutely brilliant. And perfect timing for Christmas as well, isn't it? For doing your presents.
The perfect place of storing them as well. If you buy refills for things, put them in drawers and can never find them, everything's got its own place in there. And you're only throwing away a part of the actual tape pen because the cartridges are totally replaceable. Already Anne in Tyne Weir's in, Lorraine in South Yorkshire, Vanessa in Derbyshire, Angela in West Yorkshire's in as well. Treat yourself, or again, a really, really thoughtful gift. Got a brand new crafter coming through as well. Welcome to HobbyMaker. But there we are. This is what an awful lot of crafters have been waiting for. And again, do the maths. You know, straight-sided 22 metres are going to be £3.99 each. You get 6, so that's going to be 24 quid if you bought the equivalent in the straight without the extra 8 metres. You then also, if you buy the dotty, they're £4.99 each, so say there's 6 of those in there, you're looking then at nearly 30 quid, about £55 worth of 22-metre tape pens. That's what you'd be paying. You're paying £34.99 for that extra 40 metres of adhesive, and you get it for at least £20 less.
I know.
That's
maths doesn't work, does it?
It doesn't.
You and I, we like maths.
We do.
But for once, this doesn't work.
It just works. You're saving money and you're doing your bit for the environment as well because you're throwing away less.
Right,
okay.
Now the next one is the one that excites me the most, because when I was up at Crafters Companion HQ on our Crafters TV the other day, it's the pink box right next to you.
Oh, yeah.
When I was there the other day, I was told they'd sold out.
Oh, really?
So the fact that you've got some more, I think is really, really special, because they had, I don't know whether they've had a restock up there, because I've not been up for about 10 days, but yeah, there's not many on these.
Do you ever get a bit of a mess on your craft desk?
Do you know what?
On the dining table?
I didn't think I needed this.
Oh,
I have one now. I have one now. And do you know what? Every day I'm using it. It's absolutely amazing. So this is your little desk vacuum.
Think of embossing powders. Think of sequins. Think of your glitters. We've only got 10 of these little mini vacuums are left, and there's a clock, so it's going to be less than $19.99. It is, of course, powered by a USB cable.
Which can go into your Gemini 2.
Brilliant.
Yep. And you've got a directional nozzle on the bottom.
This is the game changer.
This is there. So basically, it's got a switch here. Press it once. Oh, it's got some bits in.
It's got some bits in, yeah.
Press it again, and it went a bit faster. And that will now hoover up all the bits. And so because you've got the directional nozzle, you can get all the little bits up. So if I wanted to... Oh, shouldn't have done that. Let's turn it off. If I want to take that out, I could say, there we go. Right, I've just... Let me open that. Let me open that. There we go. Then you can see I had bits in. Right, now I've made a mess on here, so let me show you. That's actually quite handy. I'm going to tip those out right.
It's like you planned it, really.
It is, isn't it? So that goes into there. And then I press that on, and then I can hoover up, and you can hear them all coming up. Now, if you do Santangle and you're using your rubber to rub all those little bits off, how perfect is that there? So you've got that. So you go, everything has just hoovered up off my...
If the other option for me was to get to my main vacuum that I use in the house, that is a faff. All that cable to unwind, it's a heavy thing as well.
Yeah.
To get that exactly where you need it, why bother? Well, this is a desktop portable vacuum that picks up all those little things. And if you make sure you clean it out every time you use it, you're not throwing anything away. If it's glitter or if it's embossing powder that you've spilled or anything like that, you can quite simply pour it back into the jar.
You get a little brush with it. You get a little brush and you can do this. Now, I have mine at home. Oh, I've got a bin. There we
Biscuit
go.
crumbs. If you have a nibble while you're crafting, and your hobnob goes all over the table, which it always does, that's the way of getting rid of the bits.
So, so then you just pop it back together and then get it in the right bit. There we go. And then it's ready to go. Now, I've used mine. I use it for paper.
Yep.
And then I had a little pot of glitter, which I then knocked it off. So, knocked it over. So all I did was make sure this was empty. I hoovered up all my glitter that I'd spilt with this, then, and then I could put it back in the pot. which I thought was absolutely brilliant, ingenious.
Now, I know since I've been away that we've actually had a few problems with like pixelation on your screens at home on some services. I'm not sure whether it's Sky, Freeview or what it is, but there is a problem which we're investigating and the guys are on it. So if you're watching us and you're getting frustrated with pixelation on the screen, if you can access the website, which is, of course, hobbymaker.co.uk, or you've got the app, there's no pixelation there. It's an issue, evidently, between us and the network centre that sends our signal out. So that's being addressed. Apologies. But that's a way of watching us without any pixelation at all. If you've got a tablet, watch us on hobbymaker.co.uk or the tablet, or tap the app, should I say. Or indeed, if you've got like a web-ready TV, which I know lots of you have got, you can actually access and watch us that way. There's no pixelation there. But they are on the case. They're working it out, OK? Right, so if
now,
you fancy
I think this is really exciting. I just think, so look at the price. It's gone right down to $14.99.
$13.99.
$13.99, sorry, $13.99.
You've got double speed. So if one suction's not quite enough, put it up to the second speed and it will give you even more suction. These are all bristles as well, so if something's a little bit stubborn and can't move on the table, that will help to get rid of it for you. And to have that extra directional nozzle, which concentrates the suction as well. That's a brilliant idea. We've got 6 left, but there's more of you now putting it in your basket, wanting it. So Maria in Hampshire, check out if you could. Dee in Manchester, check out if you could. Christine, also Sheila in Oxfordshire as well. Checking out, that will take that availability down. Only 6 left, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you with it in your basket. We're over allocating now. We've got more people want this than we actually have stock. So good luck. QE2045 if you fancy your vacuum. And it's not just for the craft room, let's face it. You can use it wherever you want.
Oh, do you mean it'd be so handy on your sewing table?
Sewing table,
as well. You know, absolutely brilliant. I just love it. Jewellery maker if you spill your beads. Absolutely. Genuinely, they had sold out when I was up at Crafters the other day. So where they found this very small supply from, I'm not sure.
I'll be honest, I've seen other vacuums that do this, but this is the best one because it's got dual speed and it's got that directional nozzle. The other ones I've seen haven't got that.
Either.
No. Just plug it in using, if you've got like a mobile phone plug with a USB in it, or you've got the Gemini 2 with the USB plug in the back, plug that lead into it. That then, of course, charges it up for you. It is rechargeable. You don't have to have it corded all the time.
No.
So just £13.99. It's a great maybe Christmas Eve present.
Yeah.
Or a Secret Santa present?
Yes, Secret Santa, I'm thinking, yes.
OK, now before we go on to our main item, which are these Shimmer wonderful paints that are just brilliant, you can shop ahead if you want those, but I've got to let you know we have still got stock of the Hero embossing and die cutting machine, the Gemini 2. I wasn't sure if I'd have any left for the show tonight, but we have. And this is the lowest price it's ever been, and we are honouring that price. We're not putting it up just before Christmas. It's on 4-way split pay as well. So if you're twiddling your thumbs, and it's now, what, the 5th of December, thinking, what am I going to do? I've got 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks, to sort out something. But I know they want a brand new die-cutting machine. This is available, and you can spread the cost over this month, next month, January and February. £50 now, £50 in December, well, it'll be £50 in January, £50 in February and £50 in March. But you'll get it straight away to wrap up and put under the tree.
You certainly will.
There it is, the Gemini 2. Now, this is the latest from Gemini and latest from Crafter's Companion. You've got those USB ports in the back, which we talked about, suitable for lights and anything that's got a USB cable, like that vacuum we talked about. Also for your phone and your tablet. It's got incredible power and strength.
It certainly has.
It's quicker and quieter.
It's quicker than quite. So we've got our original Gemini, and our original Gemini is still up there as, you know, with the power is unrivaled. The power in here is the same, because if it ain't broke, we don't fix it. It works so well. But there are a couple of little things, little tweaks.
New modifications.
Yes, I'm trying to find my plates. I've left my plates under here. Let me grab my plates. So, you're going to get your A4 plates with this, but previously, in your original Gemini, you used to have to put your plates in that way so that you caught it all. With this, we've got an optical sensor. So long as it's got the right depth of plates, it'll take it either way. So you can go right down to your Gemini Go plates.
Right.
Those smallest plates will fit in there. So it'll go in there. It's much quicker, it's much quieter. I don't know if you could even hear that.
And you've also got extra storage.
You've got extra storage
front and back.
front and at the back.
Yep.
Yeah, yes, you can put your biscuits in there, Ellie, if you want. You've also got your media stand as well, which goes on here.
If you've got a tablet, or a phone, and it's on your table while you're crafting, the chances are you're going to get stuff all over it. That keeps it out of the way.
Keeps it out of the way, and it's easy to watch. So if you are trying to do a tutorial, whether it's one of our Crafter's Companion ones, whether you're trying to watch HobbyMaker on your tablet whilst you craft, then you can with that. You've got a bit more storage in there as well. It's still the same simple controls on and off. you've got your forward and pause, which you only have to use if you want to reverse your plates out, and you've got your reverse as well. Now, as I've already mentioned, you are going to get the 3 USB slots in the back as well, which is just super fantastic to have.
I know Corinne was using the smaller plates. You are going to get the full-size A4 plates with the machine, okay? And they include your 2 white cutting plates, also your metal cutting shim, also your plastic shim, and also your embossing mat as well. All of that will be in the box with everything that you need for $199.99, and it's on 4-way split pay. So we're the place to buy it from. Get it today. It's QW2058. We will dispatch, or Crafter's Companion will dispatch and send it out straight away, okay? QW2058. If you know you want to get it, don't leave it until the first week before Christmas or the last week before Christmas. We may not have stock in. We may not have that price still there by then. It should be, and always has been, $229.99. So it's a really good reduction at the moment, under £200.
And even if you find it at $199.99, you're not going to get the 4-way split.
No.
I think we're the only place here that's going to offer you the 4-way split.
Absolutely. Now, if you have got the machine, the good thing about these new plates are that they're designed to last that much longer.
They are.
The white ones are strong, really, really strong. The other plates as well, they're going to last you much, much longer than the previous plates. If you do need an extra set of plates, though, we've got a deal going on at the moment with the A4, 2 cutting plates, and these are the ones that you will need to replace from time to time. But these are about 3 times stronger than the previous.
Yeah, they're a lot stronger than the previous one. So they're going to last. They don't banana bow at all.
Buckle and bow.
Absolutely perfect.
Of course, the metal shim is always going to be needed to be replaced occasionally as well.
Yes, because it dents.
Yes, exactly.
Indents rather than dents.
So we're giving you those 3 plates today, and you've got your neoprene Crafter's Companion case at a new reduced price, $39.97. Wow. If you want to stock up and get an extra set of plates, so you will have them there when you need them in months and years to come, LP2006 is the item number. And again, remember, 1p&p per day with us at HobbyMaker.
So £13 a plate, absolutely brilliant. Can I give you a top tip? With me at home, when I'm using my plates, whether it's the A5 or the A4, what I tend to do is I always cut into one plate. So you can see on this one, this is the one I cut into, and then I keep that one clean.
Okay.
I'll always cut into that. Then when that one needs replacing, replace that. Bring in a new one and use this one now as my cutting plate because it's worn, and keep my new one as my top plate.
Can I suggest something? If you've been lucky enough, and literally hundreds of you have bought the Gemini 2 recently from us, you will have your A4 plates already. But if you've used it and you're thinking, do you know what, I'd like the convenience of having the smaller plates that you can use in the Gemini 2 as well because they go through quicker, we can give you 2 of the white cutting plates and a metal shim as well. 2 of these, and they are 9x6. So these are designed to go through the Gemini Junior machine, but of course they can go through with the optical sensor, the Gemini 2. We have lots of questions whether you can use these reinforced plates, these new stronger plates, in the older Geminis. The answer is yes.
All backwards compatible, so no problem whatsoever.
So if you just need new plates to go through your older machine that you've got, or you want to have the smaller plates to complement what you've already got with the A4s, again, you're going to get the neoprene bag to keep them in good condition, Gemini 2 branded, $33.97. Wow. For 2 of the white cutting plates and the metal cutting shim as well. That's HG2002. I mean, if you've gone for the Gemini 2, you'll use the A4 religiously, but sometimes it's just nice if you've got really small dies to use these.
Yeah, if you know, I was doing embossing folders earlier. I didn't need the full A4 plate. It was a 6x4 embossing folder.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a quicker machine, but it's now even quicker if I just use my A5 plate.
Well, Colleen in Kent has already checked out. Hello, Crafter in Shropshire coming through as well. $33.97 today, HG2002. Take a look, though, at why the Gemini 2 is a groundbreaking die-cutting and embossing machine.
Introducing the Gemini 2. Our brand new electronic die-cutting and embossing machine has all the power and precision of the original Gemini, but with updated functions and innovative new features. Faster and quieter than ever before, the Gemini 2 does all the hard work for you. Cut out the most intricate designs in seconds, and all at the touch of a button. Technology to apply higher pressure than many other machines offers perfectly crisp and clear results every time. The Gemini 2 has the power to take creative projects of all shapes and sizes in its stride. It will cut through a range of materials, from card and paper to cork, thin metal, leather, and multiple layers of fabric. So you can save time on your papercraft, sewing, and multimedia projects. A new and improved optical sensor runs the full length of its 9-inch platform, offering edge-to-edge precision with cutting plates of any size. Pause, rewind and resume functions take the guesswork out of crafting. Smooth gliding feet make light work of moving and manoeuvring your Gemini 2. And a turntable offers 360 degrees of crafting freedom. Neat storage compartments hold craft tools so they're always at your fingertips right when you need them. A built-in media stand and 3 USB charging points invite you to craft along with your favourite tutorials and workshops on your tablet or phone. Easy to use and with everything you need to get started right out of the box, the Gemini 2 is for beginners and experienced makers alike. From scrapbooking and home decor to handmade cards, quilting and everything in between, bring your creativity to life with the Gemini 2.
So there we go, the brilliant Gemini 2. Have a think about it, but under £200. And maybe you weren't planning on buying one for somebody and you've already got Christmas sorted, but you're thinking, do you know what? That would be a real ultimate surprise. And I can find an extra 50 quid this month, next month, the month after, for four payments. They'd be really delighted. And everybody is giving it 5-star reviews for the Gemini 2.
But if you order it, you're going to have to hide it.
Yes.
You're going to have to hide it because if the crafter knows it's in the house...
Well, if you want it delivered somewhere else, maybe to work, so that you can pick it up and
that's a good
someone
idea.
else doesn't see it, just call the call centre and they'll sort that for
Yeah.
you. 0800 001 4433. Now, another thing about the Gemini 2 that we absolutely love, we've got the option of making it into a rotating machine.
Right, now when the machine comes, it comes with the Easy Glide feet.
Yes.
Which I can't show you because this one's got a turntable on, because the turntable effectively removes the, not removes, but it, what's the word? Disconnects the Easy Glide feet.
It raises
so the feet, when you get it, means it will glide easily on the table. So if you want to push it, it's not a drag.
No.
It goes really easy. But if you want it like this, so if you've got a small space and you want to be able to feed your plates into here, and then you want to turn it round to get the plates back out of here, which is really handy. You know, if you're going quite close to a wall, then you need the addition of the turntable.
Now, this only fits the Gemini 2 because, as you can see on the bottom, there are dedicated holes already there to put the screws in. You even get with the turntable the screwdriver.
I didn't realise that.
It comes with it. You get the screws and you get the screwdriver to attach it. But this is a ball-bearing rotating Lazy Susan, which is really clever. So it just effortlessly swivels your machine. And maybe it's not because you haven't got enough space, but you don't want to reach to the back of the machine all the time, or you've got dexterity issues.
But
it's just too much effort.
The thing is, this has been designed for the Gemini 2, for the weight of the Gemini 2.
Yeah.
We've all seen Lazy Susans and rotating turntables, but they're not necessarily designed to take that weight, especially long term.
No.
This has.
Yeah.
So that you know you've got the reliability that this is going to protect your Gemini 2. It's not going to fall off some rotating type turntable or anything like this.
Maybe someone you know has bought the Gemini 2, but you know they haven't got the rotating table.
Yeah.
Then this will make a fantastic, again, really inexpensive Christmas gift idea or treat for somebody, or treat yourself if you've already, or if you know you're getting it coming, but you know they haven't actually purchased the rotating base for it. It's a game changer.
It is.
And it's £7.64. When I knew this was coming and I saw the quality of it, I thought it was going to be at least 20 quid.
Yeah.
No. £7.64. You even get the screwdriver. You pay £3.99 for a screwdriver.
And I love the fact that all the holes are dedicated in the bottom of the machine, so it's no guesswork to it.
Don't please put that in any other machine, no other Gemini. It's only for the Gemini 2. But it's in stock at £7.64. OV2049. Quick word of the pens quickly. 40% of the available stock is gone.
Wow, OK.
Back in stock today. This is the first show that we've had them back in stock. Kat tried to get them in her shows this afternoon, our earlier producer, but we've got them in ours this evening. There's no competition here. We're all in the same game, but you know, we've got them in ours. They weren't available this afternoon. 100 double-ended, double-brush, water-based pens from Violet Studio, part of Crafter's Companion, $34.99 for the lot. And I've never seen a collection of pens that give you so many colours in
I know, it's amazing, isn't it?
So many shades of the same colour.
Yeah, the grade, the colour grade is fantastic.
And you can paint with them because they're water-based.
Yep.
Half the stock available to us is gone. This is
they?
not going to be back today. I don't know if we can get any more before Christmas. I somehow doubt it. CQ2081. We went to Crafters Companion today, so look, anything that we can have extra in the show that we've sold out of recently, they came back with a certain quantity of this. We said, great, we'll take it, thank you. But that's all they could give us.
Yep.
So, and half that stock has gone in this show alone.
Yes,
Pamela, Deborah, crafter in Oxfordshire, brand new crafter coming through to welcome one and all. Now, let's get to what should have been and is really the main focus of the show.
Yes.
Now, if you love colour, look at this. You're not only going to get 2 colour palettes of shimmering paints. These are gorgeous quality.
They are.
You're going to get a bonus pack of 3 brushes, and you're also going to get a bonus pack of 50 sheets of 12 by 12 black cardstock. Now, the reason that we're giving you the black cardstock, this is what you're going to get, okay? You're not paying for what's at the bottom. The brushes are free. The 50 sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock in black are free. All you're paying for are the palettes. So that $68.96, you can forget that. That's what that should be. That should be the worth of what you're getting. Well, it is the worth of what you're getting. But can I show you the colours? You've got Sunbeam shimmering watercolours.
Right, so Sunbeam was designed to go on your white card. They will still work on your black card, but they've been designed for your white card. So you can see they've got that sort of lighter tone. They've got your yellows, you've got your blues, your teals, your pinks, your sort of coral colours, all of those. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? Beautiful, beautiful colours. So that's your Sunbeam.
That's your Sunbeam. And then the other one is the Moonbeam. Now, this was designed to go with white and black.
It was. Used on white. So this is them painted onto your white. So you can see different colours, but look at how they shimmer. They are absolutely amazing. What's that row there? It's all your sort of your silvery white. So again, brilliant, isn't it, for going on there. And then, if you see those exact same colours
on black,
painted onto black, doesn't that look
now
gorgeous?
Can you see why we give you the 12 by 12 black cardstock along with it? You're not paying for that. You're not paying for the brushes. All you're paying for are the 2 palettes of superb quality shimmering paints. $49.98 is your price today, saving you nearly £20 off that price. So what you get at the bottom of the picture there is free. 50 sheets of 12 by 12. If you don't normally use 12 by 12, cut it down. That will make you 200 6 by 6 squares.
Yep.
Brilliant. Now, already, Margaret in Cumbria has come in and treated herself to this. Let me just take them off the display to show you. Oh, you've got them.
Mine, they're loved. Well loved. But this is how an ink palette should look.
Yeah, exactly.
So there we go. So this is the Moonbeam. I'm going to show you there. Look at that.
You get so much paint.
The richness. Look at that. Yes, these are well loved. But that's how a paint palette should look. Aren't they? Can you see the vividness to them? And hopefully I'm going to show you how to use them. And they are so, so creamy and so beautiful to use.
Now, from a gift point of view, this is how they come packaged, OK? As you can see, they are completely different colourways, but they complement each other beautifully. Maybe you want to keep one and gift one. It's entirely up to you. That's how they come packaged. And then
this one is a Sunbeam. Look at that. Can you see the creaminess to them? And then, you know, you've got so much in there. They're absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful.
And there's so much paint in each palette.
Yeah, those are totally dry now, but I'm going to show you how to reactivate them in a minute.
OK. Okay.
Brilliant.
Now, before we go on to the demo, if you want to get this today, you're looking at less than £50. We've got some fantastic finished samples here to show you what they look like and what they can look like. We've got some stamps in the show as well, which were, of course, put in the show to complement the shimmering paints.
So these are all on white, these ones you've got here, but look at that. Aren't they gorgeous? If you do like the stamped shapes, then, yeah, like we say, we've got them for you. We've got some stamps with mask it, which you would need to do on there, so you can mask off the shapes and you can create your depth and dimension. You could be creating your backgrounds. Look at that. Look at that shimmer background. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? You can stamp with these paint palettes as well. Looks absolutely beautiful.
Look at this butterfly in black.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, wow.
But then on the white, round the edges, it looks amazing.
And more. How do you create that effect any other way than with these shimmering paints?
I know. It is totally beautiful. Little bits of splats and detail.
Kerry's in the West Midlands. Hello, Margaret in Cumbria again. She's checked out already. And again, if you go for this, you're going to get 50 sheets of the 12 by 12 black cardstock as well, which really, I think, makes the paints come alive.
It does.
You get that for free. So you're going to get all of that. The brushes are free. The 12 by 12 black cardstock's free. All you're paying for are the 2 palettes. And how many colours do you get in each palette?
24, I think.
So you get 48 colours in total.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. That is UQ2042. And if you want the stamps that we featured in those finished samples, by the way, can we just quickly flash those up for you for a sec as well? Because these have been designed very much with kind of watercolour or colouring in mind, because they give you a wonderful outline for you to colour in. So you've actually got 4 sets of stamps, and you get 10 metres of the masket. Now, you might think, well, what's that all about? Basically, when you stamp your shape onto the masket tape, cut it out. That then allows you to mask off what you've then stamped on the card. And you can make one shell behind the other. You can make one butterfly fly behind the other using the masket. So you're getting basically what are you getting free?
Masket tape.
Masket tape free.
Do you know, however long I've been crafting with Crafter's Companion, I have not gone halfway through a roll of masket tape yet. It lasts for so long.
It's normally $18.99 for the masket tape. You're going to get, remember, all of those stamps, 9 in 1.
26 stamps.
26 stamps in total. And the theme, as you can probably see, is butterflies. You've got wonderful shells, and you've got wildlife snails in there as well.
Seashells,
leaves and flowers.
Florals.
And that's what we used on these demonstrations. If I just show you...
Oh, I'm going to say, look at these ones. I want to bring these ones in the black.
OK, yeah. This
look
is the stamps.
at these. So you can stamp with the ink pads.
Yeah.
You can see on here. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. We've just used one of our papers, and then we've heat embossed the butterfly and done it on there. And again, another one where we've heat embossed, but we've used the Shimmer ink pads on the back.
It works out to £4.74 per stamp set, and we're not even taking into the equation of the masket tape.
So that, again, you'd perhaps use your masket tape to create the shape.
Yep.
And put it over, stamp, colour, and then peel off your masket tape at the end. And then this one, I think it's gone through a stencil. Looks like it says images heat embossed in clear background, paint sponge through stencil. There you go.
Brilliant. So they're available as well, the stamps with the masket tape. You're not paying for the masket tape, but that is a brilliant addition for $18.99 for all of those. Before we go to demo, I know I'm kind of waffling on here a little bit. I was in the office about 3 months ago, and one of our marketing ladies, I was there when she came up to Liam and Scott and Andy, and she had some prototypes of designs that we were thinking of making into HobbyMaker pin badges. And I was there when they were kind of saying, like that one a lot, that's my favourite. Yeah, let's do that, let's do that. And while I was away on holiday last week, these came out.
Yes.
This was the design that was handpicked in the office. This is the results. It's our limited edition HobbyMaker 2023 Christmas pin.
I don't know what that is on the screen, because that's certainly not the details.
Oh, no, it's not. We got the wrong details. We'll change it. OK, so the Christmas 2023 pin badge. I know loads of you have collected our pencil pin badges that we've done in the past, and loads of you want to get this. Right,
I like to pin them all on my craft bag.
Yeah,
it's like, you know, when you go out and about and people can see you've been collecting them.
I've seen people wearing lanyards. And they put them on the lanyards as well, put them on the coats too. We're going to get that badge on the details on the screen for you in just a second.
But just so people know, there's a code on the back that's going to give you 20% off.
Yeah, not now, but in January. Here it is. It's £4.99. It's PQ1478. Brand new. Fly the flag for HobbyMaker. Put it on your coat, put it on your bag, put it on a strap, put it on a lanyard, whatever you want to do. But it's a very, very jovial, lovely pin. Great part of the collection if you've got all the other ones. But you have, importantly, I can't show you the discount code because...
You'll use it.
Yeah, you'll use it. So the discount code is on the back, and that will give you 20% off any day's orders in January. So if you make an order on, say, a Monday...
£25, all you've got to do is spend £25, you've got your pin badge back.
Exactly. So if you make 4 orders in a day, same day, all of those orders will have 20% taken off the cost of those orders, OK? So if you fancy getting that just for the saving and fly the flag for HobbyMaker at the same time, it's available now. I didn't see it until I came in today. PQ1478, £4.99. Lots of you are coming through. Brian's got his, Judith, Georgie, Marie in Gloucestershire's gone for 2, Beverly in Suffolk. And, you know, you can buy them as gifts for other people. Give them the gift of not only the pin, but they'll also have the discount code that they can use in January as well. Nice little, maybe cracker gift or something like that.
Yes, that would be nice.
Sorry, I've waffled on so much.
It's all right. No, it's absolutely fine. OK, I'm going to quickly show you. Now, I want to show you the Shimmer watercolour pads, but freehand.
OK.
Because we're all quick to go on with our stamps, which I love, don't get me wrong. But, you know, I'm getting a little bit more adventurous. Now, these are the brushes that you're going to get in the set for free.
Yep.
You're going to get your black card. Now, I've cut my black card down. I didn't bring it with me because I didn't realise I needed to. So I've got some water here. I've actually got my craft mat down, so I think you can probably find that. Now, when you get your pad, it's going to get your palette. You've got all the names of the colours on here. So I want to use Copper and Gingerbread, Forest and Orchard, and then your Moonbeam and the Starlight. Those are the sort of colours that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to open it out. Then I'm just going to get my little bottle of water, and I'm just going to spritz over it just like that.
Bring it to life.
Bring it to life. That's all you need to do, and that will activate it. So I'm just going to get a piece of paper towel. Paper towel, quite important. So all I'm going to do here is I'm going to start with my silver. So I'm going to do a little, I'm going to use a little bit of that one because it's got sort of glittery. And I'm also going to use that. Now, when you first do it, they're quite watery.
Do the palettes come out? Can you change the order of the colour? Do they pop out?
I haven't tried, but that's looking like it might do. So we'll have a look in a minute.
Right.
The more you mix, can you see how watery that was? It becomes a lot, lot thicker. So all I'm going to do is I've just masked off some black card, and I'm just going to come across here like that. Now, the more I mix, the deeper it gets. I'm just going to pick some of that glittery one up as well, and I'm just going to pop a stroke across there. There we go. I'm going to get a little bit more.
I think the word is lush.
It is, and I can feel when I'm doing it. It feels so creamy. We can pop that. Oops. There we go, we can pop that on there. There we go. Just get a little bit more water on here.
But they will work on other cards, not just black.
Oh, yeah, they work on lots of card. Put that one on there, and I'm just going to do a tiny little
They're lovely
one.
brushes, too.
Oh, yeah, really, really nice. So I can pop that. There we
Are you
go.
doing a shimmering Christmas tree?
I am.
Ah.
So there we go. So then I'm going to come up to my
Have you
copper.
put yours up yet?
No, Saturday. It's our wedding anniversary on Saturday. So I've got the day off work, and the tree is going up.
My tree's up, but there's nothing on it yet. We put it up before I went away. Didn't have time to decorate it. So.
Do you use an artificial one or a real one? You see, we have had, I'm going to use a bit narrow brush.
You used to have real ones, but...
We had a real one until last year. But you know what? It was getting to be a lot of money. I'm just going to pop
For
that.
a decent one, they're like £100.
Oh, easily,
between
yeah.
50 and 100.
Yeah. I'm just putting a couple of lines across here. There we go. And then across there. Just a minute. Keep that. And they're getting... Look how creamy... Look at how the pigment in this. Isn't it amazing? Now, the whole point of this is it's going to look better the more random I go with these. I'm just going to come into here, put a little bit. I'm just making sure. Look at that. The smaller brush actually is doing wonders with that.
The brushes and the 12 by 12 paper pad, remember, the 12 by 12, 50 sheets of black cardstock, that you're not paying for that.
Right.
It's free.
OK.
Nearly 10% of the offer's gone already. Check out your baskets.
So I'm going to take that. I'm going to lift that off. This is just regular sort of low-tack masking tape, which I did just a little bit de-stick on my hands before I started. Pop that down. And don't worry if it does go a little bit onto your paper. It can go, it'll work. So I'm going to take that bit from here, just from there. Just take that. Then I'm going to get my palette back in. And my larger brush, like you say, you're going to get all your brushes and everything with it. I'm going to get a little bit of the green. Let's get that. It's so pretty. And then I'm just going to do a little bit onto here.
This is cool.
Do you know, this is something I would not have dreamed of doing a few months ago. And I don't know why. I'm loving painting now. So I'm going to come in with my yellow, and I'm just going to draw myself a star in at the top. There we go. Just pop that. I'm going a bit careful with my water. I need just a little bit more water on there. I mean, how much fun is it to draw your own Christmas cards? So once we've done this, I'm just going to quickly waft it there just to make sure it's dry. But can you see how much it's shimmering?
Oh, yeah.
I'll show you. Look at that.
It's alive.
It really, really is.
So you've got in total 48 different colours, 24 in each palette, because you're going to get both of them. And remember, the names are Sunbeam and Moonbeam, so they're very different colourways. And you also get, by buying those together today, you're going to get the 12 by 12 50 sheets free, and you're also going to get the brushes absolutely free as well. So maybe it's something you've thought of doing but have never really tried. A great opportunity today to give it a go.
Right, then I'm just doing a doodle art style, just going round here, just like this. And actually, the more you doodle, the better it looks. I'm doing this very quickly, but I can bring in one that I've shown you. Just rough lines.
Don't overthink it.
Don't overthink it. Don't try and be neat, because if you try and be neat, it's got to all be right. But I'm just going...
Do you know what? The 12 by 12 cardstock's worth $12.99. You're getting that free. The brushes are free, and they're great quality brushes as well. But you get those two gorgeous palettes.
You do.
And when we brought the palettes before on their own, they were really popular. Now you can get both together with the freebies. They're even more popular. Julie in Nottinghamshire, Jennifer in Northampton, Angela in West Yorkshire, Kerry in West Midlands, Margaret in Cumbria, Angela in West Yorkshire, all coming through for this deal today. If it's for yourself, you'll love it. If it's for somebody else, they'll love you for gifting it. They really will.
I'll tell you what else, I'm going to do one quick bit just to show you. I'm going to take this and then I'm going to, where are we? I'm just going to get a little bit of the blue.
Well, by the way, if you want the brilliant vacuum, the desk vacuum, we've got 3 left. That's all the stock we've got.
Do a few little splats on here. Pick that up, splat through there, and I'm going to show you because I've got one that's finished. There we go. But you can see how it splats. But let me just bring in the one. Let me just bring in the one that I've done. I'm just going to show you. Let me just make sure that's dried up there. But look at this. This is what I would be doing on here. Black card base, a little bit of my copper card, which was those luxury cardstock, a little bit of white to make it pop, and then I would then matte and layer that on there. Look at that. That looks
And the fact that you've done it by hand.
Yeah.
That makes
Doesn't
it so
that
much
look like
more special.
a lovely image?
Put it in a frame, put it on the wall, have it as a Christmas decoration.
But can you see how it sparkles?
Yeah, beautiful. The quality of those shimmer paints are absolutely stunning, and today, if you buy it from us, you're going to get the 12 by 12 50 sheet pad, which is there on the bottom right, and the brushes, all free of charge. $49.98, UQ2042. One thing we've not actually shown you that we should have done, apologies. We've got enough time just to mention these. These embossing folders, the Grande Swirls, the Grande Flourishes. Now, each one of these is 5 by 7, so that's a very, very kind of universal size. What they give you is the most incredible embossed flourish. When you see these finished cards, look at what you can do with them. Look how beautiful these are.
Aren't they absolutely beautiful? You're going to get 6 folders. All of them are going to do, like you say, 5 by 7, which is gorgeous. They are, they're a 2D embossed, so you're going to get so much depth and dimension.
Ornamental swirls, this one.
Then that's had gilding flakes put on the top. You can then ink them. All your techniques that you normally do, your letterpress, your, your sanding back, they're all going to work.
This one's your butterfly swirls. I mean, look, the feel of it is amazing, but the different techniques you can apply to it are superb as well. So there's your butterfly one. We're getting the price down for you. This one is your elegant swirls, going down to $21.99 for all of them. You don't pay anywhere near what you should. You're saving basically the cost of one of these is free, if you think of it that way. Then you've got the graceful swirls, which is this one coming up here. So they're all really, really lovely, decorative detail.
Look at that on black. Doesn't that look beautiful? Yeah. I love this last sample you've got. That is embossed acetate.
Wow. How beautiful is that? Oh, yeah, you can see.
Embossed acetate. I didn't have any samples for that one.
The filigree swirls is also included. So you get 6 5 by 7 for filigree swirl embossing folders. We're also going to throw in, as it's the Christmas season, we're going to give you a free blending tool as well, which is perfect to go over anything that you've embossed with your ink pads and so on. So that you're not paying for. You've got 6 embossing folders for just over 20 quid today. Again, if you want to split them, so 3 for one person, 3 for another, or 1 for yourself and 5 other gifts, it's entirely up to you. NL2071, £21.99, another great deal in the show today. And before we say cheerio for this hour, I'm going to mention the fantastic machine again in a second, because we've had a lot of interest in that today. But this is something that came out this year, which I think is so clever. If you're a stamp lover and you never clean your stamps, or you clean them with paper towel and all the fibres of the paper towel stick to the stamp, or you use a duster and all the fibres from the duster stick to the stamp, it's so annoying. This is the ultimate way of cleaning your stamps. One side is a clean side for drying, the other side is the side that you actually either wet with the solution or wet your
I would recommend you spritz this onto your stamp, because it's going to go further. If you have to spritz it onto your clean side, you're going to use it up much quicker. Right. It's absolutely brilliant. So you're paying for this today, and you're effectively getting that for free, which is brilliant.
And it shows you how to use it on the back. We've given you the cost of the actual solution off this. So you're paying for this. And by the way, where you clean your stamps, it's going to get grubby and mucky. This actually comes out, so you can easily wash it. And none of the fibres are going to come off on your stamps. So you're not going to end up with kind of
But it's fibrous, it'll go into the grooves.
Yes.
It'll go into all those little grooves that you've got.
Whether it's rubber stamps, whether it's polymer stamps, doesn't matter. It's a very, very fine bristle, and it really helps to kind of look after what you've spent your money on over the years. So $14.99, it comes boxed. It's a lovely little inexpensive gift for somebody. Full instructions on the back, and then you get the solution for free. £14.99. Before we say goodbye, I mean, Corinne's back with me at 7 with the last show of the day.
It's all about paper pads.
It is.
Oh, the ombre glitter and neon dreams.
Oh, the ombre glitter, a game changer. But if you want the Gemini 2, if you just got in, because it's coming up to 6 o'clock, it is still available at the lowest ever price it's been. It's $199.99. It's always been $229.99 until Sarah came along a week or two ago and lowered the price, and we're honouring that price still. I don't know when the price is going to go back up. At the moment, it is under £200, and it's got 4 interest-free split pays if you want to have it. You can order it on the website. You can order it on the free phone number to our call centre, 0800 001 4433. But it could be the ultimate surprise. If someone isn't expecting it because you're thinking, oh, I can't afford £200 in one go, who can this time of the year?
I know.
Take split pay. £50 today, £50 in 4 weeks, £50 in 8 weeks, £50 in 12 weeks' time, all paid for. But you've got the new, latest version of the Gemini with the USBs on the back, with the fantastic opportunity of maybe powering up your phone or your tablet, or even the fantastic little vacuum that we've got in the show. That's powered by USB as well. There on the back, you've got the media station on the top, so you can keep your tablet out of the way. You can be doing FaceTimes or Zoom calls with people, watching us on HobbyMaker at the same time. And it's got the same strength as the previous Gemini. It's slightly quieter and it's slightly quicker. And it also now takes the smaller plates as well. It will come with a full set of big plates, A4, but you can use the smaller ones.
You certainly can.
In any direction you wish, because it's an optical sensor rather than a switch sensor now. So there it is. It's been very, very popular and busy this hour. QW2058. Corinne, I'll see you at 7.
You certainly shall.
We have got the brand new, adorable, scoreable, matte-tastic, brand new colours coming up with Nat in a few minutes' time. Don't go anywhere.
Introducing the Gemini 2. Our brand new electronic die cutting and embossing machine has all the power and precision of the original Gemini, but with updated functions and innovative new features. Faster and quieter than ever before, the Gemini 2 does all the hard work for you. Cut out the most intricate designs in seconds, and all at the touch of a button. Technology to apply higher pressure than many other machines offers perfectly crisp and clear results every time. The Gemini 2 has the power to take creative projects of all shapes and sizes in its stride. It will cut through a range of materials, from card and paper to cork, thin metal, leather and multiple layers of fabric. So you can save time on your papercraft, sewing and multimedia projects. A new and improved optical sensor runs the full length of its 9-inch platform, offering edge-to-edge precision with cutting plates of any size. Pause, rewind and resume functions take the guesswork out of crafting. Smooth gliding feet make light work of moving and manoeuvring your Gemini 2. And a turntable offers 360 degrees of crafting freedom. Neat storage compartments hold craft tools so they're always at your fingertips right when you need them. A built-in media stand and 3 USB charging points invite you to craft along with your favourite tutorials and workshops on your tablet or phone. Easy to use and with everything you need to get started right out of the box, the Gemini 2 is for beginners and experienced makers alike. From scrapbooking and home decor to handmade cards, quilting and everything in between, bring your creativity to life with the Gemini 2.
Our UK-based call centre is always on hand to assist you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Never miss a show by watching on the go with our brand new HobbyMaker app. Head over to your app store now and search HobbyMaker and simply download to your smartphone or tablet. You can watch the shows live and see your favourite presenters and guests. Click on the Today's button to shop all of the products that are featured in today's show. Want to know what's hot? Then click here to see today's bestsellers and highlights. Have you missed a show or want to watch one back? Then click the schedule button and you can go back 7 days to watch and shop, and you can also see what's coming up over the next 7 days. Want to say hello or ask a question to our guests? Then send a message to the studio. You can also keep in touch with all the latest news, events, product launches and much more by clicking here for our social media pages. So never miss a show by watching on the go with our brand new HobbyMaker app.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Tuesday evening on HobbyMaker. Hope you're well, hope you had a nice day, whatever you were up to. Didn't get caught in the rain and the wind and all that. Right, now, I didn't do this in the first show when I meant to. It just kind of completely skipped my mind. Let me introduce you to your evening crew today. We always change over at 5 o'clock. Well, some of us do. We've got everyone's favourite name on camera too. Dan, there he is. We've got Shimmy Jimmy, Floor Manager Extraordinaire. We've got Corinne's getting ready for 7 o'clock, who you saw a few minutes ago. Natalie from Hunky Dory over on the other studio floor. There we are, look. And in the gallery, Trouble. Trouble. Ellie, who loves her little gift from Gran Canaria, didn't you, love? Yeah, she loves it. And Adam on Knobs and Buttons. There he is, our director. So that's your crew tonight here at HobbyMaker. Yeah, good to be back with you. Been away for a few days, so nice to be back. And great to be back on a day that we're launching something brand new from Hunky Dory. Now, for those of you that have been Hunky Dory fans for years, you'll be aware of Adorable Scoreable, the bendy ink technology, the cardstock that isn't cracking when you score it. No matter how many times you score it, it doesn't crack, it bends. What we've got today is not only Adorable Scoreable, but we've got Matte-tastic Adorable Scoreable, which opens up a whole load of possibilities, inking it, using your distress inks, all that sort of thing. But brand new colours, Natalie.
Brand new colourways for 2024, and I love this. We bring out a new selection of colours sort of every 2 years, and this time it is time for our Matte-tastic to shine. And like you said, it's so useful, isn't it? Because you don't have that satin finish. You've got that gorgeous matte version, which means you can stamp on here, you can ink on here, we can heat emboss on here, we can sort of use our pearlescent powders. All of our Prism products we can use with our Matte-tastic, but brand new colours. There's such a gorgeous array of colours, 30 brand new colours.
Now, I can tell you, if you buy 30, so that's one sheet of each new colour, we can let you have it for $9.99. Don't buy that. It is available, but don't buy that. If you'd like to have 2 of each colour, in other words, 60 sheets of Matte-tastic Adorable Scoreable, should be a discounted price of $17.99. So you get a couple of pounds off by buying 60 rather than 30, because 2 9.99s would be $19.98. But we're going to do something special today. As it's the launch of this, you can have 60 sheets, not for $19.98, not for $17.99. $14.99. So you get basically a $5 off.
It's such a good deal, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Because you're getting double the amount of product, but you're not paying double the amount of price.
And if you're wondering what 60 sheets looks like, quantity-wise, this is
it's a lot of cardstock.
Look,
a lot of cardstock.
There's a lot here. Now, that was the 30. This is the 60. Look, 2 of each. 60 sheets of Adorable Scoreable, Matte-tastic for you to do with what you want. Score it, ink it, put all your effects on it. But these colours have not been seen before. Hello, Phyllis in Bristol, Crafter in West Yorkshire, Jen in Northamptonshire, Di in East Sussex. You're all coming in and treating yourself. Di in East Sussex, you've gone for 3.
Well, it's worth saying before, because we have a multi-offer on our brand new colours. So you can buy all 30 colours individually, and it's on a 3 for 2. So it's normally $3.99 a pack for 10 sheets. Yeah. But you can get 3 sheets. So you could buy all of our colours, and it would cost you about £90. If you buy 5 of the multi-buys, you're actually saving yourself some money, because it comes in at around £75. Yeah. It's about £15 off.
Any 3 packs of 10 in any colour choices you like. They're all listed on the website for you as well. Any 3 will do for £9.94. So that's a good saving. Normally 10 sheets of one colourway would be $3.99, so about 40p a sheet, okay? Now, the navy blue is limited stock, but like Natalie said, the best way to do it is to go for the 60 sheets, multi-buy that. That's when you're going to get every sheet multiple times over, and that's where you save the most money, and you only pay 1p. So who was it that bought 3? Can't see names now. It was a Di. Di bought 3, so he's going to get 3 of these Die. So you're going to get 180 sheets, and we're going to give it to you for less than £45.
It's madness, isn't it?
And 1p.
And these are the type of products that you're going to use all throughout the year. These are our brand new colourways. So when we bring launches for you for the rest of the year, when you get our magazines with all the designs in, and you're wanting to make a card, and it says, you know, you've got your new Matastic colourways in, then these are those colours. So you want to be stocked up for the whole year. They're going to work really nicely with your Matastic collections as well.
Now, Jimmy, our floor manager, has very, very kindly given me one of each, just so you can see. So bearing in mind, if you go for the 60, you can get 2 of each of these colourways. Look at these colourways you can see here. Pumpkin. You're going to get orange. Oh, no, it was Ellie, our producer. Sorry, Ellie. Orange, it wasn't Ellie. Jimmy. It wasn't you, Jimmy. It was... it was Ellie. Sunshine. So if you want any of these colours in packs of 10, they're on our website for $3.99 each. Just Peachy was that one. This next one is Rosy Pink. Phyllis in Bristol's bought 2. Well done, Phyllis, of the 60 option. But remember, you can go for 10 sheets of one colourway for $3.99. Any 3 colourways, that would be $9.94. Or the best and most affordable way is to go for the set of 60. By multiples of that, you get the best value for money. Watermelon is this one. I can feel a song coming on. Watermelon.
I know.
Pink chiffon, I think. Pink chiffon. This next one, lovely and subtle, soft lavender. I'll quickly go through these. Orchid. This one is plum purple. Oh, look at this. This one's naval blue. Gorgeous. Pigeon blue. Then we've got, what's this one called? This one's a blue ice, but remember they're all featured on the website if you're not sure. Spearmint is this one. Looks white, but it's actually like a very light green. This next one is jade green, aptly called. We've got basil leaf, that one. So moss green. I love the fact that you give people options. I mean, if you've got a project in mind, spring grass, this one. If you've got a project in mind and you want just one colourway for like 60 invitations or something.
Yeah, I was thinking this. Yeah. Then do the multi-buy.
Fresh cucumber.
Some great names in here, isn't there?
Charcoal. Then next one is not charcoal. This one's called steel grey. Ooh. Then we go on to, oh, I love this. This one's your cloudy skies.
Really nice moody grey colour.
Then you've got your cotton white, sandstone. Then you've got your fawn. Then you've got, almost there, earthy brown, chocolate, and maroon. All of those individually available in sets of 10 for $3.99 or 3 colourways of 10 for $9.94. You can buy 30 sheets, one of each, for that price that I showed you earlier on of $9.99. But if you go for the 60, we can give you 2 of each colour for $14.99. If you just want 30, $9.99, here it comes. But why would you buy that when if you bought 60, you get 2 of each for a £5 or more?
An extra £5 is madness, isn't it? It does not make sense at all. We're giving you double the amount of product, but we're only charging you for 1.5 of those.
Think of it. If you buy the 60 and you haven't bought anything else today, you have to pay your $3.95 P&P. Well, that £5 saved has paid your postage and you're still in profit.
Absolutely. You can be adding more bits and pieces to your basket.
Yeah.
With what other things we've got coming up on the show. It's absolutely incredible, isn't it? I mean, it's such a great deal anyway, at £14.99 for 60 sheets. But when you work it out and you can get 100 sheets and you're still saving an absolute deal.
Ellie?
I mean, it's so good.
Ellie's going to do the maths for me. $14.99 divided by 60. I can't work that out. JMHD 06, 24 pence a sheet.
24 pence a sheet. And the quality of this cardstock as well is second to none. You know how much Adorable Scoreable is top quality cardstock. It's 350 GSM, so it's perfect for all your box making, being your card bases. It has that bending technology of Adorable Scoreable, but it's got that matte finish. So you can stamp on here, you can colour it in, we can ink onto it, we can use embossing powders on here, you can distress it, we can put it through an embossing folder and then sort of sand it back so that white core shows through. It is a top quality cardstock.
Look at this. $9.99, 30 sheets. Great. There it is. That's what 30 sheets look like. £9.99. Double that, you'd expect to pay £19.98. No, £14.99. For £5 more, you get twice as much. That's why so many of you are buying 3s and 2s and 4s. It's entirely up to you. And they're the brand new colours for 2024.
Absolutely brand new. It's awesome, isn't it? There's just so much you're going to be able to do with it. There's so many amazing ways in which you can sort of score this and create your card bases. And it's just great to have something straight away that's brand new. You're all prepared, you're ready, you've got it first. And these colourways are so gorgeous. They're completely different to last year's Matastic as well. So if you've got previous Matastic, you know, add these to your stash so you've got even more variety of colour choices.
Now, are you going to tell me that these sentiments are in the new colourways?
Am I going to tell you that, Dave? Of course they are.
Of course
Not only are they
Okay.
in their brand new colourways, so they match your adorable scoreable, but they're also brand new sentiments. So you've got 620 sentiments.
No way.
Yeah.
All die cut and foiled, 350 GSM. Now, already, for those of you that bought the Adorable Scoreable earlier on in the first show that Nat did this afternoon at 1, maybe you didn't realise that the sentiment pad that complements it, same colourways, is available as well. Or if you've just bought the 60 or the 30 or the packs of 10 or whatever you bought, and you're wanting sentiments that aren't going to clash with that colour stock, then this is what you need. Because look, all those colourways, in that brand new Adorable Scoreable, you've got all of these sentiments in here for every occasion you can think of, but the colours are identical to the new matte Adorable Scoreable.
I love the sentiment pad as well because it's kind of like split into 4 sections. So we've got male orientated sentiments, so you've got things for dad, granddad, uncle, cousin, father-in-law. Then you've got your sort of female sentiments, so you've got daughter, nan, mum. Then you've got occasions in here. We've got graduations covered, we've got birthdays covered, we've got Mother's Day and Father's Day, we've got Easter, we've got those sadder occasions, so you've got sympathy sentiments in here, you've got just general celebration sentiments, but you've got everything. And these are brand new sentiments, so you won't have seen these before, brand new for next year, and they're so easy to just pop out and add to your card, and the colours coordinate perfectly.
I'm just waiting for someone to say, don't pop it out.
Oh, well, we already had to swap out a book because there was bits popped out, Dave, and I just said, I don't know why they popped out because Dave's not here.
Not guilty.
Not here.
Yeah, can't be accused of something when I'm not here. What does this say? Congratulations, you're going to be pawsome parents.
I love that one.
So if you can get a new dog or a cat or something.
If you're getting a new dog, a new cat, maybe it's a rabbit that's being added to the family, then you are covered, aren't you?
Lots of love, Nana. Life is full of rainbows with you, my niece. Great.
So nice. Every aspect of sort of a different relatives.
Especially for my daughter-in-law, fabulous mother-in-law, grandma, thank you for being a beautiful part of my world. Oh, they're really sweet. And these are Matastic, foiled Matastic to complement the A4 sheets that many of you have bought today. So if you're looking for the complement or the actual sentiment that complements the card, then this is it. It's only $11.99. And how many? 600 and what?
620. I think it's on the very top. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You're right.
620.
620.
620. Some of these as well have got little holes in them, so you can add a little bit of ribbon and pop them around presents, bottles of wine as gifts. But a perfect match.
Just to prove I'm not telling porkies. See? This colour, I don't know, you didn't write on this one. But you've got exactly the right sentiment.
Called you out there, Ellie.
In there as well. There we go. So, yeah, if you've gone for the Adorable Scoreable, for another, $11.99, even if you've ordered already today and you've paid your P&P, order again now. There's no more P&P for you to pay. Free phone call, and it's also free to order on the website and on the app as well, which is hobbymaker.co.uk, or the app on your phone. Just tap that and order that way. Now, also, brand new dies today. These are rather lovely.
These are awesome, aren't they? These
they are awesome.
So popular before. Everyone went crazy for these. So we've got 2 separate die sets for you, but don't buy them separately. Even though you're looking at these now and thinking, I need these in my baskets, we're going to do you a deal. So we have for you 10 brand new dies. These are all occasions cut in sentiments.
Now, all occasions would be on their own, $19.99, but like Nat said, do not buy them because we've done a deal. something else that's coming up. We've only got 12 of these left anyway.
I'm not surprised because they are awesome dies, aren't they? So you can cut these cut into your cards, which means you can do really fancy designs with these. You can obviously cut all of the letters out so you can have your sentiment just plain, or you can cut them in and use like a drop shadow with a different colour. You can use them as shaker elements. You can use them on the edges of your cards. They are so fun. Some great sentiments selected.
Is that
here.
a vellum?
Yes.
Wow.
So you can cut it out of vellum. You can. All our dies are award-winning, Dave. You can cut them out of everything. You know, you can use Miri card. We can use our adorable scoreable, and they cut like an absolute dream. But they are a fantastic thing to have in your stash.
Well, some of you have checked out on this already. I suggest not to buy that on its own, but it's entirely up to you, because we've got the on-the-edge pretty embellishment dies as well. Now, these stay attached to one side of the card and cut out the other side, don't they?
Cut out the other side. And again, depending on how you use these, you can make fantastic cards with these, because you can do that sort of like faux sort of middle centre. You can have them sort of running across your card. You can do the whole front of your card so they pop out. You can use these as borders, so you can cut out like a square of a cardstock and then cut it out on every single side. We
can lift up the butterfly wings as well, if you want to.
They are really, really fun and super essential for lots of different occasions. I mean, your butterflies, think about collections we had this year that you'd be able to use those with. We've got flowers, which works so well for lots of other occasions as well. Then you've got the leaves, which you can mix and match with the flowers if you want to lay those up on top of each other. And then, of course, you've got the stars. So for any celebratory occasions, birthdays, they're going to come in super, super handy.
OK, now, $19.99 for those, $19.99 for the others, should be $39.98. There's a deal if you fancy going for all of them. I don't know. I didn't look at the price, actually. I don't know what the deal's going to be. Should be $39.98. YOHD 45. You get an extra discount down to $34.98 for both. But if you want one on its own, that's fine, $19.99. But for $34.98, you're going to get all of those dies on the left and on the right of your picture. That's YOHD 45. They are basically $17.49 for each set. And you get 4 sets of the cut edge dies, and you get
10 of your
10 of the others.
So 14 dies in total there.
So each one of those is about £1.50.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. Amazing.
$34.98. So much fun in the typography that we've used as well. And the beauty of these is that you don't just need to use them separately or as individual sentiments, but some of them work really well together as well. So you could have like birthday wishes from me to you, or thinking of you on your special day. We can mix and match these sentiments to make cards that use them all together.
And also, if you sometimes
love this one. I'm going to show you how to do this.
If you sometimes struggle to read sentiments because they're either too fancy or maybe they don't stand out like you'd want them to, these really do stand out. And look at that, using it 5 times, one for the banner in the middle, and then one for the top, one for the side left and right, and one for the bottom. That's such a simple card, but really striking.
It's really effective, isn't it? And you look at this and you think, how on earth has that been created? But we're going to show you exactly how you can use these to make borders in the next demo.
Amazing tags. Amazing
really,
tags
really
for big
sweet,
gifts.
aren't they? They just work so well together, and they're such a good thing to have with the Matastic, and they work so well together. It's very, very fun.
Yeah, saying they work so well together. There's a good luck, almost like a belly band on that particular card, and then you've got that kind of saloon door effect using those dies that cut in and cut out. How beautiful is that?
Really, really nice.
$34.98 for both of them. OK, demo time, Nat.
Okay, so let's get on with this one. I've chosen these are always a favourite combination of mine to work together. We've gone for the orange, and then we've gone for that gorgeous blue. So you'll see that I've already started to cut some of these elements out, but we're going to cut the rest out for you now. So with any of these dies, you can do this same thing with any of these. So your dies in length are, let me just double check so I don't tell you wrong. Your dies in length are 5 1/4. So as long as your piece of cardstock you are using is 5 1/2 or above, you can do this design where you sort of create a border from them. So all I did here was I've cut a piece of cardstock. This is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, and then I started by just laying off my first one in the centre of my piece, and then I took it off, did exactly the same and moved it around again, and we're going to do it with the next 2 sides of this piece here. So just going to use my low tack tape for this. Let me get that off of there. Here we go. So I'm going to take that off there, and then you want to make sure that you've got this wording going all the way around, so we're going to make sure that's correct, and then we are just going to again line this up so we've got that sort of matching edge the whole way around, and these points here line up with our points that have already been die cut. So I'm just going to pop that in place, and you want to make sure you've got tape on both sides, and I would recommend placing your tape as much as possible in the parts where you're going to remove the tape afterwards. So let's just pop this on.
By the way, loads of you going for the Matt-tastic Adorable Scoreable, brand new today. Remember, there's 3 ways of buying it. You can either buy it in a pack of 30 for $9.99, a pack of 60 for $14.99, so saving a £5. That's the most popular. Or you can cherry pick packs of 10 in any colour, any 3 for $9.94. But the best value is to go for the set of 60 multiple times if you want to, which is what lots of you have done, because that's giving you the best variety and the best value, and 1p&p for the whole order, no matter how many times you order during the day, $3.95.
So I'm just going to peel off my sentiment now, making sure we're doing that really, really carefully, not to rip anything, because we don't want to damage our cardstock. So be really careful when you're just lifting it off the top of your cardstock there. Let's just pop that, there we go, that bit out of there. And then again, you're just going to line it up. So you want to be able to see these points really nice and clearly, and then we're just going to pop that in place so it lines up with those edgings, and then again, we're just going to lie that down on there. So we'll run that through one more time, and that will have cut out our nice frame for our card now. We'll pop that in again.
We are getting busier and busier for this offer, and these are colours that are brand new for next year. You're one of the first people in the country to get hold of these brand new colourways.
I think it's so fantastic that we bring them out sort of like on a 2-year run. So last year we brought you brand new satin Adorable Scoreable. This year we're bringing you brand new Matt-tastic Adorable Scoreable. So we're always sort of changing those colours, and we very often base our collections and the colours we use on our Adorable Scoreable and Matt-tastic. So as long as you've got that sort of core cardstock, you know that you're going to be sorted no matter what we do. So let's just peel this off here.
Now, the 10% of the stock has gone already on the set of 60. Yeah. Hello, Sheila in Oxfordshire. Hello, Marion in Northamptonshire calling through right now. Jean in Nottinghamshire. Alison in Kent. Susan in Norfolk. Loads of you have already checked out your baskets already, but those of you calling through right now, taking advantage of the Adorable Scoreable.
It's super stuck on here. Oh.
And it is, remember, Matt-tastic, it's not the coated one. So this is the one that you can do all your fancy effects on, which you can't do on the coated cardstock normally. You can stamp on it, you can, of course, distress it if you want to, you can sand it back if you want to, if you're embossing it. But, of course, it's still got the bendy ink technology, but in a matte form.
It still does. So I'm just going to join up my points now on these corner pieces, and they will fall out of my card. So let's do it on this one. So then you are going to get this fantastic design, and you've created a border instantly that you can place your elements onto. So one, that should just pop out of there, and then if I use my die brush, you can just remove all of these other elements on, and you've got an instant sort of guide there with that one. So we are going to build this up, and we're going to place it onto that gorgeous sort of orange design. So I'm going to use some foam pads just to give it a little bit of a height. So let me peel these off. So we're just going to run this around here so it stands off nicely and gives you lots of depth and dimension on your card.
If you're after any of the foam strips or anything like that, check out the brand shop on our website. Hunky Dory's always got their own little section on our website at hobbymaker.co.uk where all the essentials are always there. And
remember, if you bought a goodie box in the last couple of weeks, it's December now, so you'll be able to use your offer code off all of the web details. So you had your little voucher code in your goodie boxes.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and you can use that now. So you can use it on the web as many times as you want. So it's the perfect time to stock up on your essentials, your foam pads, your glues.
Natalie, I don't know what you're talking about. We still have some goodie boxes left that will have that discount voucher. I forgot about the discount voucher.
Yeah, I know.
We've got them available still. We've got the individuals, and we've also got 3 boxes at a special knockdown price. More on that in a minute. That's coming up, OK? It will be coming up.
He's going to give you a sneak peek, don't worry. So I have got this gorgeous design now, and what I want to do is I want to place another image in front. And I thought what I could use was one of our Trim Me inserts, and I'm going to use it on the front of the card here. So this is from...
I love these Trim Me inserts.
It will have it on the front of it, I'm sure, but it's from one of our Trim Me's.
OK, well, we've actually got the Trim Me's in either silver or gold. You choose whether you want the gold foil or the silver foil. And we've got happy birthdays, we've got celebrations, we've got special moments as well. And they're basically available as individuals. But look, the clever thing about them is, on the back of each of the Trim Me inserts, you've actually got this grid that's been printed in grey so it doesn't show through the paper, which gives you all the special card sizes that you want. So whatever card size you're going to put it into as an insert, you follow that, cut it out, and always make sure that the insert or the actual message is in the middle, OK? Now, they're all going to go on the website. Just choose silver or gold. They're all on the website. You'll see them there. Special moments in gold or silver. Happy birthday. What do you ask to make cards for most? Celebrations. You've got celebrations there, which is today's going to be a wonderful day. Grab it with both hands and don't let go. That could be anything. Life has brought you a special gift to fill your heart with joy. Believe, achieve, succeed. You're amazing. So you get in each one 42 sheets, but you can trim it down to whatever size of insert you need for the card. Now they're going down to £9.99 from £10.99 a pound. I know it's £1 better off in your pocket than ours. And we've got a lot of different ones there for you. £9.99 for 42 sheets, and you can make them into whatever size for the card that you're making.
And they're perfect because you can use them on the front or you can use them on the back of the card. It's completely up to you.
Or the inside.
Again, we can stamp on them too. So you can stamp on these, you can colour on these, because you've got that incredible cardstock. So I'm just layering this up now. I've added it to a little border of our orange just to bring that colour back in. And I'm going to pop this in the centre there. So we've got that wishing you good luck. It gives it lots of more dimension to your card and makes it super, super fun.
Makes it more luxury, doesn't it?
It really does. Adding a little touch of foil, I think, always just adds something to your cards. And if you make to sell cards as well, that extra bit of luxury is something you can really charge for us. Yeah. So I'm going to pop this onto my... You
don't expect to pay the same for a non-foiled card. You expect to pay more for a foil card. So, yeah, it inflates the price by maybe 50p a pound, maybe.
So I'm going to pop that on there nice and centrally, and then we're going to finish it off with our sentiment. So I've gone for Brilliant Nephew, which is in this gorgeous banner, and we're just going to add that on again with a touch of foam pad just to lift it off. And I'm just going to pop it under that wishing you lots of luck. So let's stick that in the middle because it matches perfectly. It matches with the foiling, it matches with the colourways. You could make this frame as well and add shaker elements underneath it.
You could.
There's loads of fun ways in which you can do them, but those dies are going to be so essential to your crafting, and the colourways as well are so fun.
Well, all the Trim Me pads are on the website right now. Remember, you choose between Happy Birthday, celebrations and special moments.
We also have the Christmas ones on the website as well. I'm not sure if we have the... Do we have them still, Ellie? Because I think the Christmas ones, they're the new ones that we brought this year, and instead of £9.99, I think they're £8.99.
OK.
So have a look for those ones, because if you're still making Christmas cards, we've got those ones for you as well.
OK. Have we also, Ellie... Yeah, they're on the website. So if you fancy that, I mean, if you've still got Christmas cards to make, which you may well have, £8.99 for the Christmas ones. We'll get those to you as quickly as we can. It only takes a few days. Have we got the Beginner's Guide to Card Making, Ellie, available? I've got that here. Because I think if you're thinking about, if you're a card maker and you've got maybe a daughter, son, grandson, granddaughter, niece, or whatever, that wants to be like you and wants to make cards, this is available from Hunky Dory. Now, I do not know any other company that has got the qualifications to teach the art of card making than Hunky Dory. The beginner's guide to card making, it doesn't assume that you know anything. It just basically gives you a wonderful illustrated step-by-step guide step-by-step by the experts at Hunky Dory. Composition, to put what where, what looks best, how big, how small, put it on the left, put it on the right, do it on a diagonal, all that sort of thing. It's all beautifully illustrated and photographed by Hunky Dory, and it's giving you, or an absolute beginner, every top tip that the guys know about, that maybe if you've made cards and you thought, it doesn't look right, I don't know what I've done, but it doesn't look right. There we go. This is £9.99 if you want the handbook on its own. Already you're coming in for it. Joanne in Sheffield's in already. So great kind of almost like a Christmas Eve or an under the tree present maybe for someone that will give them all the hints and tips that maybe you already know that they don't know. Yeah, I can't think of a company better qualified to give card making hints and tips. It's CAHD 56. And remember, if you bought something already today, that's a delivered price. Now, we've got another deal as well, which gives you not this book, but it gives you another book. Now, this is in the limited edition colours. This was made just for us because at HobbyMaker, our corporate colour is teal. That's our colour. And Adorable Scoreboard, an award-winning product, has been manufactured by Hunky Dory for us only in this colourway.
Yes, we did it in our HobbyMaker colours, and to go alongside it, we also did a brand new handbook for you. This is your Crafting Handbook Volume 6, and it has some incredible 3D makes that you can take alongside your handbook and develop your skills. And it's fantastic. You've got great guides in here. It tells you all the features about the scoreboard. It tells you about our handmade built-in box making technology, which is honestly the best thing ever. You've got all your guides in here for all of the different ways, and then you've got all of different cards to make, including full instructions showing you exactly how to do it. I love that you've got layouts in here so you can see where your score lines need to be, where your cut lines need to be. It is really a fantastic book from start to finish, and a great one for beginners or maybe even intermediate card makers. Brilliant. That don't necessarily do shape cards or fancy cards. This is going to teach you so much.
Absolutely brilliant. $39.98, and you'll soon discover why it's an award-winning scoreboard as well. Normally in purple, we have it in this limited edition teal. When it's gone, that is it. You won't be able to get it anywhere else apart from here, and when that sells out, that will be it. DBHD17 is that item number. Now, I've been away for a week, so I've been out of the loop. I didn't know what was in stock and what wasn't in stock. I honestly thought that what I'm about to show you next had sold out. We have got a limited quantity left for pre-delivery at Christmas. It will be with you in the next few days of this from Hunky Dory. A Christmas goodie box. Now, I'm not going to go through this. Contents will vary, but every single goodie box is going to be valued at £80.
A minimum of £80.
A minimum of
well.
£80.
Some of them are a little bit more than £80 as well. But there was so many gorgeous comments from people earlier on in the show saying that they got their goodie boxes. Someone had ordered 6 goodie boxes and every single one was different. Wow. Which is incredible, isn't it?
Now, I'm going to pass that over to you.
There's so much good stuff that you can add in this one. Let's see.
And what I love about it, it's not full of things that haven't sold. It's not full of things that are maybe 3 or 4 years old. It's all current Christmas-themed goodies.
Christmas products. And there's such a variety of different products that you're going to receive in here. This one is totally different from the one we showed earlier on as well. Yeah. So you've got your In the Snow pocket pad. There's some fantastic designs in here, all printed so you can colour them in with your craft markers. We have your Winter Friends little book as well, 120 pages in there. We have a full selection. There's 768 gemstones in this on this whole sheet.
Now, we can't guarantee this will be the one you get. If you buy one on its own, it will be one of potentially 6 different ones, but they'll all have the same value inside.
Yeah, they're all going to have the same. Some of the values will vary, but they're always going to be over £80 worth of stuff. Some of the contents is going to be different. This one's got a die in it, so you've got that full on the edge snowman die. That's a beautiful die to cut and colour in, or paper piece. Then you've got a full deluxe craft pad. Now, we had these on earlier on an incredible deal, but you've got 4 toppers in here, cardstock and inserts. Then you're going to get toppers as well. So you've got 2 of our topper favourites. This one's got textured foiling on, and then you've got the gorgeous church.
It's all Christmas.
There.
All these goodie boxes are Christmas.
1, 2 of our fantastic toppers sets. So these have got toppers and cardstock, so you can make at least 3 cards with each of these there. And then we are giving you the full Winter Wishes luxury topper set. So this has got 8 toppers, 8 foiled and 8 printed cardstock all together. And to go alongside that, we're also giving you the matching luxury insert. So 16 inserts that you are going to be able to use in there.
Now, 10% of the single box option has gone. Now, it may contain exactly that, it may not, but it will be of £80 or more worth of value, and that's a good indication as to what you're going to get. Card making, embellishments, dies. Now, if you want to go for, and this was by far the most popular option when we did this a few weeks ago, we can offer you the option of going for 4. Now, you might think to yourself, well, hang on a minute. Oh, blimey. This weighs a ton. 4 boxes. Now, if you buy the 4, we are guaranteeing each box will be different. You will not get any repeats, okay? Now, they're valued at £80 each, which means the cost and the value of each 4 or all 4 of these boxes should be £320 minimum. Okay? Each box different. Each box Christmas, hunky-dory Christmas. I can't think of a better combination, hunky-dory and Christmas. It's marriage made in heaven. Maybe go for that book we showed you about the basics of card making and buy these for 4 different people in the family. Each one, £30 each, remember, if you buy them individually, and it's £320 worth of value. You will get that discount voucher included as well, which you can redeem when you get the box. £120 is all we're asking for 4, and it's on 4-way split pay. What that means, very excitedly, is that you pay for 1 now, 1 next month in January, 1 the following month in February, and 1 the final month in March. But you've got them to gift now.
Got them to gift now, £320 worth of incredible goodies.
So your split pay, I mean, we're very conscious about how much we're spending out of our accounts at the moment. It's coming up to Christmas. We've got to be very careful. You're buying 1 box today, but you're committing to buying the other 3, obviously next month, the month after that. But we're going to ship, and Hunky Dory are going to ship all 4 of these boxes for £3.95 postage. It weighs a lot.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
I know.
They're so heavy. 1 box is really heavy, never mind all of the rest.
Stephen in Hampshire, Diane East Sussex, coming in on this opportunity. Think about it. You're only paying £30 for each box, but each box has got a value of at least £80, £320. You've got 200 quid off. £200 worth. There's nothing that Hunky Dory produces that isn't worth having. That's the simple thing. You're not thinking, oh, am I going to get rubbish in my box? Am I going to get things that I'm not going to like? If you love Hunky Dory, you love Christmas, you are in heaven with this.
Yes.
Do you want to open another box?
Let's see. What one
I'll give you another one.
We showed... Oh, is this one a different one?
I don't know.
We'll have a look. Oh, we showed this one earlier.
Okay.
Let's switch another one
Let's
out.
go down to one that we've not opened.
Oh,
there you go.
We've got enough. A brand
And this is the last of the stock, by the way. You've got to be quick if you want this.
New one. Let's open this one.
And this is
up.
all current Christmas goodies
Are
from
you
Hunky
ready?
Dory. And Christmas doesn't date.
Oh.
I mean, opening these boxes, whether you're just buying them for yourself or whether you're buying them as gifts for other people.
I can see some things in here.
Don't cover up the
voucher.
voucher
Good one.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
What's the voucher code again for what do you get? 20%?
So I think it's 10%.
10%
off throughout the whole of December. You can use it more than once as well.
Okay.
But it's 10% off anything that you buy on the web, which is really, really cool.
From Hunky Dory?
Yes.
Right.
This is a good one. An essential book of Christmas sentiments. This is awesome. So that's your 2023 version.
Remember, if you buy the 4, we're guaranteeing each box will be different.
My favourite paper pad of this year. This is our Nordic Animals and Winter Wood. This pad on its own is ridiculous. You've got all of the fantastic wood designs on one side, and then you have all of these incredible Nordic designs on the other. I mean, they're instant cards. Instant cards on here. We don't need to be doing anything else. Just pop in these onto a piece of paper using that essential book, and you are done. These cards are going to be
It takes me back to my childhood. You're too young to remember this, Natalie, but jamboree bags, do you remember those? If you're my sort of age, 50 to 60, you bought them, and it was fun to find what was inside them. They weren't expensive.
Like a little goodie box.
Yeah, but half of what was in there was rubbish. The other half you loved. Everything in these boxes is fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Worth the £80, if not more.
Absolutely. We have a incredible combo die. So you're going to get piece, you're going to get the top and the bottom for your mats and layers, for your making edgeable cards, and then you've also got all of the words to go with it. We've got topper sets in here, so you're going to get the best-selling topper of the year with that cat. You're going to get your snowy in here. We've got one of our Holly Jolly Christmas topper sets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 incredible topper sets there. So you're getting cardstock toppers to be able to make your cards with. We've got your Miri card in here. I mean, fantastic Miri card. You get 24 sheets in here.
If you're a savvy crafter, buy this now for next year's Christmas cards. I know we're not even at this Christmas yet, but you know, you've got the opportunity of saving 200 quid, and each box will be different. You've got £80 worth of value in each box. You're only paying today £30, the first split pay of 4.
Exactly, the same price, but you're getting so much more. We've got our Porcelain Portraits Adorable Scorable, 24 sheets in there. You can see all the colours that are going to be included. And then we are giving you, now this is ridiculous, because with our decoupage toppers, you have the ability to make 64 decoupages. 64 decoupages.
64 cards.
64 cards. If you sold all of those cards for £1, you're going to make back double what you spent on this box.
Can I ask
And that's just with these, that's with nothing else in this box.
Is it? I've been watching on Facebook recently, lots of people saying, you know, please go along, my mum's at this craft fair, this is all that she's been making throughout the year. If you make all year long for the craft fairs in November, December, or even as early as September and October, get these boxes.
Yeah.
If it's hunky-dory, the quality is known by virtually everybody in the craft world. They'll fly off the shelf. You're never going to get an opportunity this year again to get so much, worth so much for so little. And you don't have to give us £120 in one go. I mean, would you want to spend £120 right now in one go? Maybe not in the middle of beginning of December.
Not me.
All we ask you is pay for one today, 30 quid. And that's not on split pay individually anyway. So if you buy one, you're paying £30. But if you buy 4, you then only have to find another £30 in January, another £30 in February, another £30 in March. But you will have received £320 worth of different hunky-dory Christmas-themed goodies. Brand new crafter coming in, Stephen in Hampshire, Laura in West Midlands, Di in East Sussex. I thought this was an offer that had been available last month and had gone, but we still have a few remaining. I mean, you know, we do deals all year with Hunky Dory. We do wonderful launches where you get great value, great prices, but we don't do deals like this.
No, never, ever. And it's so incredible that we do these goodie boxes. They were so popular the last time we did goodie boxes that we did like double the amount of goodie boxes this time.
I reckon that if I posted that at a post office would be 30 quid.
I think more than that.
Maybe even more.
Nowadays, with how expensive it's gone, the postage.
£3.95.
Very lucky.
Every day. It's sent to you. Jane in the Channel Islands has checked out. Don't know how much it is to send to the Channel Islands, Jane.
And you think these are coming with couriers as well, so...
Yeah. So you're going to get very swift delivery. Amanda and County Durham's in. You're all coming in now. I'm not surprised. I didn't know this was still available. I really, really didn't. But you are going to get a voucher inside as well as that product worth £80 in each box. You're going to get a voucher with a code on it that entitles you to 10% discount on anything you buy from Hunky Dory through us on our website. And that's all your tools, all your essentials.
Exactly, all of those expensive things. Your box as well.
Storage boxes.
Storage boxes.
If you're going to get money at Christmas and you want to spend it on crafting, get these now. Use the voucher after Christmas, between Christmas and New Year, and buy all those things that maybe someone gives you a gift, a HobbyMaker gift voucher. I never go anywhere without it.
Oh, he's got it.
There you go. Look, that's available to order right now.
James Bond then, getting that out.
Always prepared. Now, all you've got to do, if you want one of these, is to go to our website. At the bottom of our homepage, it says HobbyMaker gift cards. You can either purchase the physical gift card like this, and it will be sent in the post, or, here we go, we'll go right down to the bottom of our homepage, and it says gift cards, or you can do it by email. So even if someone's got a birthday tomorrow and you've forgotten homepage, there it is, gift cards, click on that, click on it, and up comes the HobbyMaker gift card. So you can choose to either have one sent, and you choose how much you put on it, physically in the post, or if you want to send it as an email, you can select the electronic version, email it, and you can actually have it sent into someone's email inbox as soon as now.
I love that.
Or tomorrow.
It's great, isn't it?
If someone's got a birthday tomorrow, you think, oh
no, I've forgotten.
20 quid, 10 quid, £15, whatever you want to do, put it on there, and you can even choose the time that it actually arrives in their inbox. So you can actually contact them tomorrow, text them and say, check your inbox, I've sent you a little prezi. And they can then redeem that straight away. So that is there for you. We've had so many people do that in the last few weeks, so it's there as an option.
Shall we open another box?
Oh, come on.
Pass me that one that's not been opened, Dave.
That's not been opened?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's that one, isn't it?
There
Come on, we'll open a new one.
Got even one, it's weighty.
My God, it's so heavy. All right, let's go.
Each one's different.
I'm going to pop
the set of 4,
them.
remember, we're guaranteeing, or Hunky-Dory are guaranteeing that each box will be different. So you're not buying 4 of the same thing. That would be a waste. You're getting 4 totally different boxes worth £320 in total for 120 quid with 4 split pays. Happy days, happy days.
This one is completely different as well.
Oh,
I love this.
We've got a message from Susan. Susan says, in Merseyside, roll on next year's Christmas treat, though. I don't know if you can top this.
You'll have to wait and see. We might do, we might not do. Who knows?
Who knows?
But this is a good one. If you're going in for those 4 boxes, the 3 that we've already shown have been completely different. Oh, I love this. This is our bite-sized book of festive splendour. You get 60 pages in one of these. You've got so many different designs within there. We've got our stickables, foiled paper. These are adhesive back paper, so you can die cut from these, stick them straight onto anything. Parchment, acetate, a dream.
Perfect.
We have our colour block pads. This is our Christmas classic selection. Again, this is like a matte version, so you can use this with your inks. You can stamp onto here, you can colour onto here. Absolutely awesome. You've got your little Red Robin Deluxe craft pad. So you've got those fantastic pads with the gorgeous designs in here. 4 different toppers, coordinating cardstock, and your foiled cardstock, and 8 coordinating inserts. These are
some of the most popular collections from Hunky-Dory this year. This is not 5-year-old collections that they're trying to get rid of. This is all current stuff which you can use year in, year out for the years to come.
3 fantastic topper sets here. Probably 3 of my most loved ones of the year, actually. This one being a very firm favourite of mine. And then I love this as well for all the detailing that you've got. And of course, who doesn't love the cows? You've got those 3 topper sets. You've got 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, adorable, scoreable selection. Maybe you got your 'Twas the Night Deluxe craft pad earlier on. That one's going to be awesome. Oh, we've got some inserts in here. These ones are all printed, I think. They might be like an Art Deco Christmas theme.
Yeah, no.
That's really cool. Then,
by the way,
got your Pawsome Portraits toppers. Again, this is a jam-packed full collection here. I think there's like 32 sheets within this. All with your fantastic dog imagery, which is honestly going to sell so well if you're making to sell this year, next year. Everyone loves anything that's got their dog on it.
Absolutely. Are you buying a box for 4 people? You've got a budget of £30, or maybe you had a budget of £50 per person for 4 people in your family.
Well,
they're all
this is
crafters.
great, isn't it? Because they're not going to know how much it costs.
No, exactly. You can give this Christmas goodie box as their main present. They're going to think you spent 80 quid because it's worth £80 in value. You've spent 30, so you're already spending 20 quid less than what your budget was. But you've got 4 fantastic different gifts for different people, or you've got 4 treats for yourself for next Christmas. Maybe you still have to make your Christmas cards yet for this year.
Oh, I still have to make mine.
Have you?
Always, always.
Why is it people that work in the business always leave it to the last minute to make their cards?
I think because we're so busy making things all year round that you just need. I don't know. I think we've just been too busy.
Yeah.
Been too busy making things that you just leave it to the last minute.
You think about other people before yourself?
Always.
Always. Okay, now the goodies are not over yet. We've still got, please check out on those goodie bags or boxes while we've still got them. Right, now, this is another thing that I thought we'd seen, well, we hadn't seen it for such a long time.
I didn't think we were seeing this till January, if I'm honest. This has been out of stock, but it's back, and we are so glad it's back.
In time for Christmas. This is the ultimate, sorry about our sticker coming off there, yours will be intact and everything. This is well loved. What you've got here is the ultimate storage caddy from Hunky Dory. Their storage solutions are Premier Craft tools, which I'm sure you're familiar with. Now, what you've got in here, not only is a carry case, which is so convenient, it's a see-through carry case, so you can see what is inside the actual box itself. But the genius of it is the handle lifts up, and that opens up the case to reveal all of these internal boxes.
16 boxes in here. We were working this out earlier, and we sell 3 of these boxes for £9.99, which means each of these boxes is around £3.33. This deal that we have on today makes each individual box around £1.60.
No way. Wow.
Crazy. And you're getting the case that carries them all in it as well.
And look, every single box is lockable. So I'm thinking sewers, jewellery makers, card makers, modelers like myself, cake decorators, whatever you need. Gemstone collectors. If you collect our gem collector stones and you want to put them in cases that you can see into and admire them.
I mean, you could even cut out your little foam. Do you know your foam that you've got for your gems? And then you could cut it to size, pop it in, and then they're all nice and cushioned in there as well.
This is, look at that price, $29.99. We didn't have this in stock for such a long time. It is available right now. The sticker, if you want to peel it off, comes off very, very easily.
Yeah.
But today, $29.99. Look at that. All of that storage capability. If you find yourself rummaging through drawers, rummaging through files, rummaging through envelopes, trying to find things that you know are in there somewhere, but you can't remember where you put them, everything's visible.
You could have one for like all of your stamps, and you could have them themed for like different occasions. Your pens will work in here. Your ink pads, you can fit 6 of our Prism ink pads in there. Gemstones, you could colour coordinate your gemstones. You could add your adhesives in here, so your foam pads fit in there perfectly. Your glues fit in there fantastically.
What about
all
stamps
of your
in
Moonstone
different
minis?
categories?
Yeah, your A6 stamps will fit in there. Your Moonstone minis will fit in here. Trying to think what else you can pop in.
It's also got a living hinge.
All sorts of things.
Now, what I mean by living hinge is it's not basically a solid piece of plastic that's potentially going to crack the more you use it. It's actually got a rotary hinge. So they think of everything. And it's not that brittle plastic either. Look.
No.
If you look at the top, I'm kind of flexing it. So, you know, you don't have to be careful with it. It can withstand an awful lot of wear and tear, but everything's visible. You can see everything that's in it, where you need it. You're organised. You're not going to lose things like I often do. $29.99. Eric in Lanarkshire, Kay in East Riding of Yorkshire. If it's a gift that will be so well received. Who doesn't need storage? Whatever the craft they do is...
Margot messaged earlier to say that she's got 5 of these and she can find loads of things to put in them. I mean,
it could be
perfect. And perfect for all around the house, perfect for different
DIY,
people.
garden shed.
In the shed, it could be in the craft room. You could have one in the playroom with all of your different Legos in.
Yep.
Something for everyone. A nail technician, perfect, Ellie, because if you're a travelling nail technician as well, you can have all your different colours in there, all sort of labelled out.
Also electrician with a fuse wire, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
fisherman.
Electrician.
It's just for anyone and everyone.
It's really, really clever. And who doesn't love storage? I love being organised with stuff like that.
There you go. So everything, you can see exactly what's going on in there, what you've got in there. But there we go. Close it up. Even with it closed, I mean, storage
Ellie
boxes...
says she's going to get one for picnics.
Picnics?
Yeah. She'll have cheese in one, ham in another, crackers in one, pretzels. What else? Crisps. Grapes.
Okay.
You know those people that are a bit fussy with their picnics? They don't like it in one go. You can organise 60 different options for your picnics.
Have you ever been to an Ellie picnic?
I can imagine it doesn't consist of much food, if I'm honest.
It doesn't end well.
Pot noodle.
Ellie picnics in fields doesn't end well, does it, Ellie? Kay in East Riding of Yorkshire, Christine in Channel Islands, Eric in Lanarkshire. If you want this, get organised at $29.99 ZPHD24. ZPHD24. Right. Oh, glue next, yeah? Glue next, Ellie? Craft glue. Okay. I've missed this lot, you know. It comes to something when we actually kind of message each other when we're on holiday, you know. It doesn't normally happen when you're away from work, but we all keep in touch, which is really funny. Right, now, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these amazing glue pens, 80 mils in each. And it's like a pen. You can actually kind of write your name in glue.
It's really good because you can then use it with your glitters if you want to. It's great for using with your dyes because it's got that precision nozzle in there. And you control how much glue comes out of here. So the more pressure you put on your glue pen, the more glue is going to come out. So that means that when you've got your super, super precise dyes where you've got very little surface area, then this is fantastic.
Look at what we've done.
Great price as well.
Look at the price. $6.99, 246. Remember, if you bought anything today already, you don't pay any more P&P until tomorrow. Midnight to midnight every day, 1 P&P is all you get charged. The way it works, if you are new to us and you think, how does that work then? At midnight tonight, our system knows everything you've bought today. You'll get a confirmation email listing everything that you bought, showing the 1 P&P. So in the morning, you'll see a little list of everything that you've got and, of course, all the companies that you bought from, Hunky Dory, Crafter's Companion, they dispatch your orders. So if you order 5 things in a day, 1 from Crafter's Companion, 1 from Paper Dynamics, 1 from Hunky Dory, 1 from whoever, don't expect everything to come in one box. It will come separately from the companies, but it's just 1 P&P of $3.95, just in case you're wondering how the system works. So $6.99, and it's just convenient, and it's top quality PVA glue.
Yes, it is. It is. So it's your white craft glue, goes on white, dries clear, so perfect for using on so many different products, so many different materials as well, and it's non-toxic, so great for using with the kids.
Okay, and it is an ergonomic squeezy barrel.
Ergonomic squeezy barrel.
Which is what everyone needs. Everyone needs an ergonomic squeezy barrel. Right, now, what else? Oh, yeah, the adorable scorable. The 60 sheets, that is in the lead because that works out to be the most incredible value. You can buy 30 sheets of the brand new colourways in Matte-tastic for $9.99. So if you bought 60, that would be $19.98. No. If you buy this item number, JMLHD06, you'll get 60 sheets for $14.99, 2 of each of these brand new colourways. The $9.99 one for 30 is there. Why buy 30 when for £5 more you get 60 and 1 P&P for the whole day?
It's an awesome deal, isn't it?
It is an awesome deal.
So
and it's been
good.
so popular. And the fact that it's matte-tastic means a matte surface, an uncoated surface, so you can add all sorts of effects and distress inks and all that sort of thing.
Perfect for sort of like mixed media people. It's just an awesome, it's an incredible design anyway, but we've just like levelled up our adorable scorable, I think, with this one.
I just realised the time.
I know, we need
You
to
should
go.
be on your way.
I should be in the car.
She's off. See you soon.
I'm off. I'm back on Thursday.
We'll see you Thursday.
See you Thursday.
Okay, Nat's back then. I'm here with Corinne, though, the last live hour of the day, on the way after this. Shopping with HobbyMaker couldn't be easier. You can shop via our website at www.hobbymaker.co.uk, where you can watch our live shows and see all the products from that day. We also have a huge amount of products on our website, from your craft room essentials to paper, tools, cutting machines and much more. You can download and shop on the go with our HobbyMaker app. Simply head over to your app store and search HobbyMaker. Alternatively, you can call our UK-based call centre 24 hours a day on 0800 001 4433. Shopping made easy at HobbyMaker. Our UK-based call centre is always on hand to assist you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Never miss a show by watching on the go with our brand new HobbyMaker app. Head over to your app store now and search HobbyMaker and simply download it to your smartphone or tablet. You can watch the shows live and see your favourite presenters and guests. Click on the Today's button to shop all of the products that are featured in today's show. Want to know what's hot? Then click here to see today's bestsellers and highlights. Have you missed a show or want to watch one back? Then click the schedule button and you can go back 7 days to watch and shop, and you can also see what's coming up over the next 7 days. Want to say hello or ask a question to our guests? Then send a message to the studio. You can also keep in touch with all the latest news, events, product launches and much more by clicking here for our social media pages. So never miss a show by watching on the go with our brand new HobbyMaker app. Here at HobbyMaker, we only charge 1 P&P throughout the day. You can add as many items to your basket and checkout and still only be charged once. Once you've checked out the first time and want to order again, you simply add the item to the basket and click on the Combine Order button. Shopping made easy at HobbyMaker.
Hi everyone, welcome back. It's our last live hour of the day. We're HobbyMaker. We're here till 8 o'clock every single day, 1 until 8, 7 days a week. Even Christmas Day we're going to be live with you. From 1 until 5, I think it's on Christmas Day. Yeah, with Zena. I'm going to do with the unboxing day. Yeah, so we're here every day of the week, every day of the year, which is amazing. Live as well. Right, now, we've got some paper pads coming up, which are amazing. We've got the ombre glitter, we've got the neon, so lots to look forward to there. But we've also got... Now, I came in today and I looked at my sheet and we were talking about the shows. And it says favour boxes. And I thought, favour boxes, they're for weddings.
Yes.
But think of it as like a goodie bag.
They're goodie bags. They're goodie bags by any other name.
Yes.
Yes.
So in other words, we're going to start with the stamping favour box, but think of it as a stamping goodie box, okay, or goodie bag. So this is basically a bumper bundle of Crafter's Companion goodies related to stamping. First thing I've got to let you know about is you're going to get an 8x8 stamping platform as well.
It'll be a bit cleaner than mine.
But it's the same as this?
It's the same as this.
Okay. With the magnets, so for positioning and stamping and over-stamping, that sort of thing, that is the first thing you're going to get. Yours will be packaged and pristine and brand new.
It will, promise.
But the price on your screen is what this comes to. This is what you should be paying. You're also going to get these fantastic birthday sentiment stamps.
Use them all the time.
Oh, absolutely.
So useful.
In different fonts. There we go, so get those.
And you can put the
stamps.
different fonts together to make it...
Oh,
really, yeah.
So happy separate, birthday separate.
Mm.
Nice. Like that. Then you've got this. Now, this is your Amazing Things...
It's go out there and do amazing things. So it's from our chalkboard selection.
Yep.
So absolutely brilliant if you want to stamp them with your clear pads and then your white embossing powder over the top. They look absolutely amazing. But you can stamp them in any colour. Brilliant for doing resist techniques.
Absolutely. A really good size as well. You can see there by the card. Just that takes up the whole front of the card beautifully. Yep. You've then got Beautiful. Yes. Again, as a stamp.
I haven't had that one before.
I've not
it's
seen
lovely,
that before.
isn't it?
Yeah, Beautiful. Like that. Then you've got this one, which is a 7-piece stamp set from the Bell Countryside.
Lumières and lanterns.
Okay. So all stamps again.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Lovely sentiments and all things about lights. And, yeah, beautiful.
Then you're going to get rocker blocks as well. Now, rocker blocks, basically what they say, you rock the actual block from back to front and it stamps beautifully.
It does.
So for quick, easy stamping, effortless stamping, the whole thing should be 6143. Now I can see an awful lot of you, and you also get an ink pad, I believe, as well, which I haven't got.
No, I didn't know about that.
Okay.
Yep.
So that ink pad's in there as well. You get all of that, should be £61.43. That's a Bordeaux ink pad you're going to get, okay? So that's in there as well. It's a quick dry ink pad too. So that means that you're not getting any smudging. £61.43, this is what we're going to drop it to. If you're quick, Thank you, Jim. There's your Bordeaux ink pad.
Just like magic.
I know. Ask and he delivers. $29.99 is your price. Better than half price for everything. Now, it may well be you want to have everything yourself. It may well be you want to split things up and split the stamps up. Rocker blocks to one person, stamping platform to yourself.
Platform. Well, can I just say, look, stamping platform, $24.99.
Yep. Is it?
Yeah, $24.99.
So for £5 more, you got all of this?
Let's just say your ink pad gets $5.99. So you've got all of that for free.
OK, rocker blocks, all those stamps, you're not paying for them.
No.
But that, is that not the price, Ellie? Oh, I thought that was the final price, less than half price. I was thinking, hang on, that's good.
All right,
$29.99.
I'm going to give you that back, right?
All right.
Let's see where this is going to go.
Bearing in mind, as Corinne quite rightly said, that stamping platform is $24.99 any day of the week, and it's a bestseller at that price.
It certainly is. And then you've got everything else. So if you've not done a lot of stamping, this is a really good starter set. Again, good to top up bits, really good, you know, to find out where we're going.
Oh, no way.
So that's the price of my stamping platform.
We're going to the price of the stamping platform. Everything else is free.
This is a proper goodie bag.
Oh, this is crazy.
Proper goodie bag.
The rocker blocks free. You're getting the quick dry non-smudge ink pad free. You get the happy birthday stamps free. You get this one. There's what did that say?
Go out there.
Go out there and do something amazing. Some amazing things. That's free. You've also got this beautiful stamp free. Free. You got 1, 2. Think of Christmas. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. 6 gifts that you're not paying for if you just buy the 8x8 stamping platform.
I know.
£24.99. Sometimes deals on HobbyMaker come along that even defy our understanding. It's just off the charts.
And I mean, and you will use this time and time and time again.
And
I'm a converter to rocker blocks.
Oh, I love them.
I really do.
I mean, you use both. I mean, they both do the same job, but I know a lot of you prefer using stamping platforms, a lot of you prefer using rocker blocks, lots of you like using both.
Of course, it's so. If I was doing something where I thought I might need to go in again, stamping platform. If I was doing things where I was maybe doing a background and I was doing lots of quick things, then I would do it with rocker block.
20%'s gone. Now, I know at this time of the evening, we're on at 5 o'clock. That's when I started my shift this evening. I know between 5 and 6, an awful lot of you are doing other things. You've got the kids to sort out, you've got the food to prepare, you're coming in from work or whatever you're doing, trying to get the car de-iced or whatever it is that's going on in your life. A lot of you, though, choose to sit down at 7 o'clock and tune in and watch the shows back a bit later on. I do not know, if you're not watching us live at 7:10, if this offer will be available later. If you normally watch at 10, 11, midnight or whatever, after the shows have gone out live, this stock may not be available. It's 61.43's worth. You're only paying for the stamping platform. The rest of this in my hands is free. That's an amazing deal.
It certainly is.
OK, Lynn in Essex, Janie in Norfolk, Crafter in North Hampshire, brand new Crafter. Lynn in Essex is checked out. Andrew is checked out as well. It's one of those deals and one of those shows where you just need to buy it because you'll regret if you don't buy it. And you think, why didn't I go for that deal yesterday? You've got 6 or 7 presents there that aren't costing you anything. And if you're looking after the pennies, and all of us are, I think we're all in the same boat this year. Everyone's being very, very aware and very frugal, trying to get the best value, to get the best deals in the supermarket, in the department stores, online, on TV. This is one of those opportunities that doesn't come along often. Well, brilliant. OK, now that's the stamping one. So that's Crafter's Companion doing you a favour. That's why they're called favour boxes, I reckon. Next one is Crafter's Companion doing a favour for those of you that want storage.
Oh, yes.
Now, Totally Tiffany, great brand, part of Crafter's Companion. This is your Terry Buddy bag. Now, if I turn it around so you can see, so this is made from really strong, reinforced, completely transparent plastic, flexible plastic, not brittle.
It has a little case to go inside. So you can see there, you've got the solid bits.
Yep.
So you'll just pop the case together so it reinforces it and it holds everything together.
So basically it gives it structure. So look at this for a pen holder, for example, or you can put your crafting tools in there as well. So the plastic box, like Corinne said, sits inside that clear, transparent outer case. It's got a Velcro lip and fastener on the top. You can see everything that's inside it. So this is in the bundle as well.
Perfect for your pen, well, designed for your pen storage, isn't it?
Now, look at this. Price at what it should be is coming up. Now, I remember when I did this. This is the Totally Tiffany Craft and Carry workstation.
Yes, I'm going to move this.
Look at this. $34.98 Now, as you can see, I know it's black and difficult to see, but you've got all these different compartments, and you can move these sections. They're kind of hook and wire attached, so you can make them into compartments if you want to. You've got elasticated sections on the side there as well. Now, this alone should be $29.99. It's got flexibility, but it's incredibly durable.
It has. You can put, like, your pokey tools in this little bit at the front, or coins. You can adapt the different, you know, do the different sections if you want to. You can do however much you want down there.
Look at this. Now, let me show you. On the packaging, it shows you a little bit easier because it is black. Now, look, if I turn it around, look at the potential you've got with this. All the different things you can put in there. This should be on its own $24.99. You get both of them, the Terry Buddy bag and this, for £19.99.
That's $29.99.
Oh, this is $29.99. Okay. This alone, 30 quid, $29.99. You've even got a section on the back, plenty of...
Your 12 by 12s are going to fit in it really, really easily. I use mine almost like as a project bag. So if I'm doing a project, so maybe I've got a commission and I've been asked to use a certain set of products, I'll put them all in here so I can see them.
Yep.
And then I will just take them out and put them back in so I know where everything is. A £5 for that normally, $29.99 for this one normally.
Basically £35 worth for £19.99 today. And again, look on the packaging, you can see with lots of brightly coloured things, 12 by 12 paper pads go in there. You've got bottles of all sorts of drops and that sort of thing too. But, you know, when you're at your desk and you've got all your crafty bits that you're using on projects around you, it takes up the whole... You do lose your desk.
I mean, the footprint on this... Really, it's less than a sheet of A4. If I was to fill this up and then take it all out and then put it back, you know, put it all on this craft desk, I want everyone to see, look, and it's 12 by 12 with a bit of space.
You've got loads of space for maybe 2, 3 more. You could get 3 in there easily. So, yeah, for all your big 12 by 12 pads, absolutely perfect. But every time you look at it, you see more storage.
Yeah,
You've got that
little bits down the side. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Use it as a project being, maybe make it, you know, a craft specific. It doesn't have to be craft. It could be tools. It could be, you know, just on your desk. If it's an office desk, you could have like your notebook, your diary in there. You could have some pens in there. You could have your stapler in the front.
But look, you could put your heat tool in there because you actually fold back the Velcro compartments. If you want to make them into separate compartments again, obviously it's difficult to see them with it because it's black.
Yeah.
But there we go. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 compartments now, or one long one. And the choice is yours. But it sits proudly on your desk. It takes up vertical height, which we've all got space for, and it doesn't take up any horizontal space on your desk. And just to prove a point, 1...
Oh, Jimmy, I'll have you, you know.
2... 3... 3 12 by 12, and probably space for 4, or maybe even 5 in there. OK, so there's loads and loads and loads of space, and it's under £20. This alone should be 30 nearly, and that...
A £5.
The Terry Buddy bag should be a £5. So another great deal. It's we're calling it the Favour Box. It's the storage Favour Box from Totally Tiffany. I better put the display back now, haven't I?
Yeah. Jimmy's left the room.
I know. WG2091 is your item number. Another fantastic opportunity and a great deal. OK, so that is the storage one. The next one we've got is your Spectrum Noir.
Yes, I'll do your swap.
Favour Box. Now, Spectrum Noir is basically the pen and...
It's our sort of ink
decoration,
and mixed media brand. So what we're going to give you, Gilding Flakes, in the blush. Absolutely gorgeous. 3 pots. Now, each pot holds 50, is it 50 grams? I think that's the right word. It's the right weight. It says, it'll say 50 mils, not 50 grams. 50 mils. Now, I can promise you, if you tip all of the Gilding Flakes out of here, you won't get them back in the pots. A lot of people
kind of expand magically.
Do, yes. A lot. It's so compacted down. It's almost like air vac into there, isn't it? Absolutely good. Look at the colours. Put those together on a project. Really beautiful. Put a long strip of double-sided adhesive or some red liner tape, put little bits on, blend them in, and that will be absolutely perfect.
Now, if you're a stamper, this is your quick dry ink pad in Sandstorm, which is a lovely kind of terracotta kind of mocha colour, and that is going to be no smudge stamping, OK? 30 seconds and we'll get the price down. You've also got a couple of sets of Spectrum Noir pens for you too. Look at these.
Now, these are your gorgeous, gorgeous turquoises I'm going to show you on there. So you've got 3 in your GT range, which is I can't remember. Sorry. So you've got ice green, aquamarine and teal, GT 1, 2 and 3. And then you've got BT 3, 6 and 9, which is your waterfall, your peacock blue and your petrol blue. So these three here, as you can see straight away, you can see, they're going to blend. If you want to do your blending, they're going to work with. And then these three blend together. But they work all together.
OK, they're alcohol pens.
They are. And then... quickly, because we've got another one, is your alcohol pens in your sort of skin tones, your portrait blends. Yeah. So you've got your coral blend, your pale pink blend, fair skin, gold brown, tan blend and earth brown blend.
Now, they should be $19.99 on their own.
Yeah.
So for £5 more...
which is less than that.
You're going to get this, the fantastic, amazing gilding flakes and those pens free.
I know.
Absolutely brilliant.
Brilliant deal.
£50 worth, down to £24.99 today. That is your Spectrum Noir favour box. So it's like a goodie bag, all top quality products, reduced if you buy them together. LK 2019. Now, Andrew's got 2 in your basket.
Don't blame you.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for as many as you can
They're
afford.
all consumables that you're going to use,
exactly.
aren't they?
Yeah. Stock up
Again,
today.
gifts, but yeah, all ones you're going to use.
Remember, the actual... How much are the gilding flakes worth, Ellie, normally? Have we got a price on those? And they're gorgeous colours. You've got rose gold, soft rose and pretty pink. $14.99 each. So for £10, you can get all of this. That's another way of looking at it. How about that?
Well, actually, those two come to exactly $24.99.
OK, so you get those two free.
Two for free.
That's a great way of looking at it. So for $24.99, you get everything you can see here. And if you've never tried Spectrum Noir before, this is the ideal opportunity to take the plunge and have a go and have a bit of a colour. And they always put packs together for a reason. Yeah. So, yeah, these are all going to blend beautifully, those turquoise or shades of turquoise, skin tones and hair colour, fur or animals, that sort of thing.
There's 18 colours in that pack. It says 6 pens, but they're tri-blends.
There's 3 in each pen.
Yeah, 3 in each pen. Alcohol pen's going to blend absolutely beautifully. All your skin, your hair, your fur, brilliant.
And if I just take one out, don't take it out, Dave. Yes, I am. Look. You basically get one colourway, but in 3 shades of that same colour.
Yeah, so that's your tan.
Yeah.
And you can see you've got your light, your medium and your dark.
So you can easily blend them together effortlessly to get that kind of impression of something that's 3-dimensional. Yeah. That's what it's all about. Really clever. Order them today. You will not be disappointed, but we've got this fantastic faux... what do we call it? No, favour deal.
Box,
OK, so that's a Spectrum Noir one. Now, we've also got a signature favour box from Sarah Davis, of course, the lovely Sarah, who comes to see us regularly. She brings selection boxes or, how can I put it, signature collections. She chooses a theme and then develops a complete collection in that theme. The first thing that noticed, these beautiful lace rolls. Look at this. $63.94. So you've actually got here 2 metres of vintage butterfly elegant lace. Okay. If I take a little bit out...
Oh, it's beautiful. It's really wide lace. You're going to be able to chop into it, put it coming under. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Around the edge.
You could cut one off and use that as an embellishment on a card.
You could.
OK.
You're going to get from Say It With Flowers, you're going to get your Dearest Friend. That's 2 die sets. So you get your matte layer on the outside and your detailed one on the inside. Dearest Friend. You're going to get your Garden Party. You're going to get your vintage Parasol embossing folder. Then from your Enchanted Dreams, you're going to get your mystical frame. So you're going to get 5 dies in total. So you're going to get your matte layer, your die, another matte layer, a die, and then a matte layer. And then I put these 2 to the end on purpose, because so from the Country Lane, you're going to get your perfect peonies. Now, your perfect peonies should be $9.99. Just remember that price. And you're also going to get your water lily frame. Now, your water lily frame, which is absolutely gorgeous, it's going to give you the frame and the 2 dragonflies.
And they're dies, yeah?
They're dies. They should be $14.99. So just remember the price of those.
Okay.
And
so
then you've got...
everything together is $63.94. Not on a Tuesday night at HobbyMaker. Nope. This is Sarah's signature favour for you tonight. 60% off. Wow. $24.99 for all of that. A lot of dies. I mean, look at those flower-making dies that you've got there. The 6 in total. Isn't that incredible?
Yep. Pay for the... For example, the peonies, the perfect peonies and the water lily frame and the other 4 are totally free. So those 2 together, $24.99. You've not paid a penny for those 4 items, which is brilliant. Can I do you a swap?
Of course.
You can. Thank you very much.
Now, moving along.
Oh, this was so busy at 5 o'clock, wasn't it?
I tell you, Kat was our early shift producer. She worked between 1 and 5 this afternoon, then Ellie took over. And Kat was desperately trying to get hold of this into her show, but there wasn't the stock available at that time.
I met her at 12 o'clock and I could see her sending messages, and it didn't happen quickly enough.
We managed to get stock for the 5 o'clock show, which you may or may not have been watching. It went crazy. I remember when these first came onto air, I couldn't believe the value. No one could. And we haven't had stock of this for a little while. This is 100 water-based dual-tipped markers. Since we showed you this at 5 o'clock, half the stock went. Now, I'm going to do it again, as I did at 5. I want to show you everything you get. Comes in a carry case. Violet Studio is part of Crafters Companions. You know, the quality is going to be absolutely superb. But I've never seen such an opportunity and such a comprehensive range of colours in the same colour family. Look how many blues you've got. And if you're doing sky and you're doing water and sea and stuff, you need to have different shades. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8 shades of blue, 2,
in that
4,
bit, I'm
5
sure
shades of orange.
I'm sure we've got some more blues. I might be making that up. I see, you see, look at that. Oops, sorry, I'm knocking all of those out. We've got even more shades of blue there.
So you've got light shades of blue, turquoise. Let me put them all out so the camera can have a good old look, because this is amazing.
Look at these.
Double-ended.
Purple. Yep.
You've got a fine
dual
brush.
tips in all of them. You get your black as you want to. Remember, these are water-based inks. So you're going to be able to do all your water-based techniques with these, and they are absolutely beautiful pens.
Fine brush one end, a thicker brush the other. So, because they're water-based, squiggle those on a saucer or a glass mat, and you can pick them up with a brush and treat them as watercolours and paint with them if you want to, or go directly onto your projects that you're working on. Now, these are Violet Studios. If you've bought any of the Violet Studio paper pads, you'll know that the brand is incredible, the quality is incredible, and we've got the stock back today. This is all the stock we can get our hands on. Half the stock went in the 5 o'clock show. Hello to all of you that purchased it then. Rita in Hampshire's coming in right now. But this, as a gift, maybe you thought, oh, well, that's it, I've missed out on my chance. $34.99. What should the price be, Ellie?
$49.99.
$49.99. So basically 50 pence a pen.
Was good value.
Yeah.
Was very good value.
35p a pen.
I know.
35 pence a pen for top quality Violet Studio watercolour pens. Whether you're a professional artist, whether you're someone who's having a dabble, if you want the kids maybe to have quality pens. I mean, you can buy pens and pencils anyway. You can buy them in the supermarket, but what's the quality like?
Yeah, you don't get the same results, do you? You just don't get the results.
You know, with anything that comes through the doors of Crafters Companion, which this does, you know the quality is going to be up there. Sarah would not put her name, and none of the other demonstrators and any of the team would put their name to something that wasn't superb quality for artists and crafters. $34.99. June in County Londonderry is in as well. Hello, June. I'm going to put these back in the box because when you're not using them, they're just
stored brilliantly.
Yeah.
Remember, water-based ink, so you can do all your techniques with them. They're at a price where you don't mind the children or the grandchildren using them, and then it gives them a chance to experience proper quality pens without you twisting.
Don't think these are, you know, for kids. They're for professional crafters, professional arts people as well. But look at that. Everything fits in there a treat. It becomes its own little carry case. So if you are maybe planning little trips away for weekends and you like to sit by the riverbank when the weather's nice and do a bit of sketching, do a bit of colouring, rather than having kind of paint palettes with you and jars of water that could get knocked over, this is all self-contained. It's ready to go. There you go. Isn't that brilliant? They weren't in stock until this afternoon. We got them in for the 5 o'clock show. This is the last stock we can get for the time being. If we can get any more before Christmas, I don't know. But
spread the colour with the water brush, spread the colour with your sparkle pen. It's going to look amazing. So every one of those could be made to sparkle with a sparkle pen.
Absolutely. And also, if you're interested in calligraphy, these are brilliant for that as well, because of course you've got the brush nibs. You can get that lovely, you know, broad stroke and also very thin lines. Those are the colourways you've got.
Gorgeous.
So for blades of grass, foliage, you've got about, I don't know, 8 or 10 different coloured greens. For fur and that sort of thing, for animals, you've got all those different shades of brown and fawn, hair, facial tones, all of that. It's all in there.
Yeah. Brilliant.
$34.99. Just thought I'd let you know we have still got a few left, but this is all we were able to get, this stock from Crafters Companion this afternoon. For those of you that missed out on it, it's still here. It's available now. It'll be with you in the next few days. But if you order it tomorrow, it may not be there. If you order it later tonight, it may not be there. OK.
OK, now, the next thing we're going to show you, I can't believe we've actually got any left for this time of night. When I say, I'm sure the clock's still on, there's 3 left. And I can tell you, this is sold out at our HQ, because when I was there the other day, it had sold out. So this is your little desk vacuum. Not that you can see it, because I've got this little strip down the bottom you can't see. You want some little bits. So you can pop all your little bits down there.
You got any glitter?
Have I got some glitter? I've got some embossing powder.
Well, that'll do.
And it's glittery embossing powder.
Oh, good.
So if I was to be doing, and I spilt some of my...
Magic.
There we go. You can see down there. Spilt that.
Have a go.
You come and look. Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, how amazing is that?
Isn't it absolutely brilliant? It's a fantastic way. Yeah, it's 2-speed.
Yeah. So you've got slow suction.
Faster.
Fast suction. And I've seen these before, or similar things before, that have just been 1 speed, and they've not also been rechargeable with the USB. You get a USB cable to recharge it. And you also get a directional funnel, which it kind of concentrates the suction.
Yeah.
Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Gillian in Port Talbot. There we go. That.
So that is directional. So say you wanted to get little bits out from underneath
power 1. Can you hear it all right? There's power 2.
Yeah.
There's off. It's really cool. And then everything that you normally end up putting in the bin or throwing away is collected in there, so you can, if you want to... All
my embossing powder is now in there, so if I wanted to, I could put it back,
in the jar.
Now, I know Sarah says, that she recommends having one for your glittery bits and one for your paper bits.
Okay.
Just otherwise you get muddled. But you know what? I haven't. I've got one. And it
also,
works perfectly.
if you've got the Gemini 2, you've got the USB ports on the back of the machine, so you can always plug this into the back of the machine to power and recharge that. And it's in the same colour as the Gemini 2 too.
Be quick, it's not going to last for long, because we literally are 1 or 2 left.
1 or 2 left, not many at all. Okay, now the price is just $13.99, so it's a really good kind of throwaway price, but it's a great, valuable, really invaluable tool to have. And it's going to save you kind of losing all your embossing powders and all that sort of thing that you normally end up throwing and putting them into a dustpan and then throwing it into the bin. 1 left, next person to check out will be lucky. Good luck, Karen. Good luck, Stephanie. Good luck, Gillian. Now, the hero of Crafter's Companion at the moment is, without a shadow of a doubt, the Gemini 2 embossing and die cutting machine. This was launched earlier this year and it was £229. And it was that for a long time. Sarah came along, I think it was a week or 2 ago.
Not long ago.
And she said, OK, we can do something very, very special, but I don't know how long for. We can take it for the first time below £200. It is $199.99 now. Now, you'd expect on the run up to Christmas that things that were reduced maybe at the end of November would go back up again.
Yeah, because people are wanting them.
Yeah.
No.
We're keeping the price down.
This is the perfect Christmas present. And as we said earlier, I would consider having this delivered somewhere else, because if the crafter in your house knows you've bought them this for Christmas, you're going to have a job on keeping them away from it until Christmas. And also keeping it a surprise. If you want it sent to work, you want it sent to your office or to a neighbour's house, ask them first. The guys in the call centre can arrange that for you if you want them to do that. 0800 001 4433. The thing is, not only have we kept that price below £200, we've also kept the split pay there for you on 4 interest-free split pays. So it may be that you think, oh, I got my Christmas present sorted in October, I'm done and dusted. And you're thinking, do you know what? I know she or he would love this. Yeah. But I've already spent up for Christmas. If you can afford £50 today, that's all we're going to take off your debit or credit card if you want split pay, plus your P&P. It will be sent straight away to you or to the address that you give the call centre. And you'll have the latest, all singing or dancing, most powerful, quietest, fastest machine that Gemini and Crafter's Companion have done. It's QW205. I've got to say, you will get a full set of A4 plates with it. You get the new white plates, which are designed to last up to 3 times longer. Yep. And I believe the clear plate is something like 20 times longer and stronger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're going to get the metal shim, so if you're cutting fabrics and things like that.
Or your really detailed ones where you want that metal against metal.
Yeah. Yep. And you're going to get your plastic shim
and your magnetic shim and your embossing sheet.
And your magnetic, exactly, and your embossing sheet. All of that comes in the box with the machine. All you pay today to get it is £50. Yeah. I mean, if you know you're getting money at Christmas from an auntie or from a friend or whatever, and you know roughly what's on its way, and you're thinking, well, if I buy this in January, it might be 230 quid. It might have gone back up. All you have to find today is $49.99, and then whatever you get given, money-wise, or maybe a HobbyMaker gift voucher or something, then maybe spread the cost of it and put that money towards that for January, February and March. 199.99. Now, if you want to convert your Gemini 2 into a rotating machine...
So you saw mine rotates like this. And that's because we have added on, can you see there, the rotating turntable at the bottom. The holes are in the machine ready to go, so please don't try and fit this onto any other machine because you can't. So our Gemini 2, it's a weighty machine because it's full of heavy-duty mechanics inside that are going to, do the die cutting for you. This turntable has been designed to, it's like the ball bearings within it have been designed to take that weight.
Yeah.
So what it means is you can turn it round to face you to put the plates in, and then as it's going, you can turn it round so that where the plates are coming out is back where you can reach it.
Oh, let me show you. Here it is. This is it. It's incredibly strong, very well made, all metal with the ball bearing, as you said, Corinne. You even get the screwdriver. Now, only suitable for the Gemini 2.
Yeah, not even the Gemini 1.
No. There are no holes in the Gemini 1 where to put this, but there are 4 dedicated holes in the base of Gemini 2, and you get the screws included as well, which will convert your Gemini 2 into a rotating machine. So if you struggle reaching to get plates at the back of the machine, or you just haven't got the space, you can rotate it and take the plates out and then rotate it back again. What would you expect that to be? Look at the price. It's only £7.64 for that. So if you've gone for the Gemini 2 earlier, didn't go for this, add this into your order now. You're not going to pay any more P&P because you've bought something already today. Maybe you bought the machine a month ago when it first came down in price, when Sarah reduced that price down to £199.99, and you didn't know that there was a turntable for it. It's only £7.64. Plus your P&P today of £3.95 if it's the first thing you bought, but it's going to totally revolutionise the way you use your machine. It really is. QW2058, under a tenner. I thought that would be 15-20
I did,
when I saw it.
yeah.
And you
the
get the screwdriver
it's been
included.
designed to hold the weight. So please don't be putting your Gemini 2 on any other turntables or any other rotating board because they haven't been designed to hold this weight. It's been tested.
The media station on there. You can put your tablet, you can put your phone up there. You could be watching us, you could be doing FaceTime, all sorts of things. If your tablet and your phone normally is on your crafting desk, how often have you got it covered with glitter or glue? Or you've lost it buried under paper and cardstock? Like this gives you a place to put it. There we go, look. Is that your other half?
It is.
Oh, very nice. But you can, of course, do your FaceTiming, all that sort of thing, and charge it up at the same time.
Exactly.
Because you can connect it to the back. There we go. So that's tablets and phones sorted. You've got plenty of storage at the front, the back. The front door opens up. You can put your chockies in there if you want to.
Your back opens out, and then you've got more storage in this. Now, this machine the pressure is the same as in our original Gemini because that is absolutely perfect. It's top of the range pressure. But we are now quicker. We are now quieter than we were before. So, you can be crafting even quicker. And the great thing is, with these plates, you used to have to go that way for using the smaller plates. You can now go this way because it's got this optical sensor.
And if you're thinking, oh, hang on a minute, Corinne's using the smaller ones, the Gemini Junior plates. Well, they're available as well, but you're going to get with your machine the A4 full size included. If you do want the Gemini Junior, they are available as a separate item, and that will just cut down the amount of time it takes for the plates to pass through the machine. So they are available on our website, and also they're compatible with the old machines as well. So if you're looking for the new, stronger plates to go with your old Gemini, then they're available on the website too. This tells you more, though, about why you need Gemini 2 in your life.
Introducing the Gemini 2. Our brand new electronic die cutting and embossing machine has all the power and precision of the original Gemini, but with updated functions and innovative new features. Faster and quieter than ever before, the Gemini 2 does all the hard work for you. Cut out the most intricate designs in seconds, and all at the touch of a button. Technology to apply higher pressure than many other machines offers perfectly crisp and clear results every time. The Gemini 2 has the power to take creative projects of all shapes and sizes in its stride. It will cut through a range of materials, from card and paper to cork, thin metal, leather and multiple layers of fabric. So you can save time on your papercraft, sewing and multimedia projects. A new and improved optical sensor runs the full length of its 9-inch platform, offering edge-to-edge precision with cutting plates of any size. Pause, rewind and resume functions take the guesswork out of crafting. Smooth gliding feet make light work of moving and manoeuvring your Gemini 2. And a turntable offers 360 degrees of crafting freedom. Neat storage compartments hold craft tools so they're always at your fingertips right when you need them. A built-in media stand and 3 USB charging points invite you to craft along with your favourite tutorials and workshops on your tablet or phone. Easy to use and with everything you need to get started right out of the box, the Gemini 2 is for beginners and experienced makers alike. From scrapbooking and home decor to handmade cards, quilting and everything in between, bring your creativity to life with the Gemini 2.
So there we are, the Gemini 2. Remember, it will be dispatched straight away, so if you order it now, it's on its way either to your address or wherever you choose to get it sent. Maybe you want to get it sent to someone else. You know, it's a gift that they're going to receive, but you know, don't open it till Christmas.
I've nearly made a mistake with getting all my son's Christmas presents delivered to my house. Luckily, he's coming up next week. But I had someone, I was like, well, I did it off a certain website, like a river, and they came, and it didn't cost me anything in P&P because I've got my membership. And I was like, this is going to cost me so much money to send it on. Now, if you're not actually going to see the person that is going to have you're sending the Gemini, have it sent direct to them, because you could not repost it on for £3.95.
No, exactly. Yeah.
No.
So call the call centre if that's something you want to do, 0800 001 4433. Having said that, though, it may be that you just want to have it delivered to your place of work so you can keep it in a cupboard somewhere, wrap it up, because it is a big box that comes. So, you know, it is a big machine. But for those of you that want it, loads of you came in at 5 o'clock wanting this. Remember, we've kept the reduced price, saving you £30. We're not asking for £199.99 in one go. All you have to pay if you want this brand new Gemini 2, new for 2023 it was, £50. $49.99 is your first payment, OK? $49.99 plus your P&P, and it's on its way. You get all the plates, the new and improved, stronger plates, and, of course, you get all the new features. Quicker, quieter, more storage. And also, of course, that multimedia section on the top there for your tablets and your phones. But also, you can, of course, put your plug in your vacuum, plug in lights, plug in your phone to the 3 USB ports in the back as well. So the Gemini hasn't got better. It's just been modified. Just had a few modifications.
Just added the new technologies.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
Yeah. So QW2058. But still, don't get in a panic with like 2 or 3 days to go before Christmas. Think, oh, crikey, they haven't got any stock of it. It's gone up in price or something. Order it today, and you can just sit back and let us do all the hard work, or Crafters Companion do all the hard work and bring it to you. Now we're going to move on to some card pads.
This is so exciting. These have been so unbelievably popular. So these were, when I first heard about it, I heard about the ombre glitter card, and I was like, I wasn't sure. This is, again, it's mine, so there's bits missing. Now look at this. This is encapsulated glitter card.
Ombre.
So
style.
You've got your green and pink. You've got your pink and blue. If I just lift that up so that you can see it go across there like that. You've got that. You've then got, this one's my favourite.
Yeah, mine too.
The rainbow of colour. So we've got green, pink, blue, yellow and gold. And then we've got the pink and purple. That's a bit stronger than the other one.
So how many sheets?
So it is 24 sheets, 4 colours, 6 of each.
And
absolutely brilliant.
The glitter doesn't come off. As well as that, you're going to get 24 sheets of the 6x6 as well. Now, this will die cut beautifully. You can use it in your trimmers as well if you wish to. You can use the 12x12 in your cutting machines. It cuts that brilliantly. But look at this. To go through from the blue, and it just kind of instantly fuses
the
through
rainbow
to the pink.
in that one, where you're about to go to the rainbow.
This
there
one.
we go, look at that.
That.
With it being smaller, isn't that absolutely stunning?
I remember the first day these were available. The lines went crazy. If you've already got some, you want to stock up today, the deal we're going to do for you is too good to miss out on. You get both the 12x12 paper pad with 24 sheets and the 24 sheets of the 6x6, but this new revolutionary ombre non-shed glitter that you can rub it, you can cut it, it doesn't come off
die
your hand.
cuts like a dream.
Yeah.
Absolutely like a dream. So you can see on there.
Under £20 for both.
For both?
Yes.
Wow.
Both.
That is an amazing price for both of those.
6x6 and the 12x12, 48 sheets in total, 24 of the 6 and 24 of the 12x12, £19.99. Unless you bought this already, you'll have never seen anything quite like it.
You really won't. It's absolutely stunning. It's one of those that you don't know you need until you've got it. And it's just lovely if you want to, you know, just to have that sort of ombre.
What did you use that for? Box making?
It looks beautiful in box making. I've got some here that I was going to do with. I was going to make a box. I've made a little rosette. You can see out of that. Then in the scraps, look, I cut some shoes out of the scraps.
Oh, OK.
You can see, can you see? Look at this. I'll just show you.
I bet you've got some shoes like that.
Do you know, I can't wear my heels anymore.
No?
No, my feet hurt too much. But look at that. Look at the detail. Look at the detail of that. And that on the top is the ombre glitter. It cuts like a dream. You'd expect something like that you wouldn't be able to put it through your die cutting machine. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, I know when we launched it a couple of weeks ago, it absolutely flew. We have got some stock left if you want it. You get 48 sheets in total. We haven't got as much. We're into the teens of availability, so don't think you can call tomorrow and order this. June in Cheshire, Crafter in West Yorkshire. Loads of you have already checked out since we started to show you this about 5 minutes ago. BN2083. We've also got... the Neon.
Neon Dreams.
Neon
this
Dreams.
is absolutely good. With the white Nina card that you've got over on that side.
That's a bonus,
so this is gorgeous. This is $24.99. Now look at this. You've got that gorgeous neon colour, but I want to show you the reverse sides.
Oh, wow.
Look at those, aren't they?
It's a bit like marbling.
It is. Isn't that absolutely...
out there.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Really, really is. Again, your boxes, your mats and layers, it's going to look
It's like pop art, animal print.
It is, yeah.
Love it.
Somebody says it's Debbie Robinson in a dress, in paper form.
In a pad, yeah.
In a pad. Debbie Robinson's dresses in a paper pad. And then your 6x6, just to show you, it's compressed down. So that's just not like a bottom corner. It's the print is made smaller,
And
which is brilliant.
the Nina cardstock you get as a bonus, what would you use that for? Stamping?
This is your alcohol colouring.
Oh, right, OK.
Nina cardstock is always for using with your alcohol pens. Don't ever use your watercolours on it because it won't tolerate lots of water.
Right.
Use your alcohol pens on it. It will blend beautifully.
How many sheets do you get in the Nina?
16, maybe?
16 sheets?
I think it might be.
We're just looking. I think it's 16.
I'm on the wrong thing. I don't
Yeah,
know.
about 16. So you get 16 sheets of the Nina, 24 sheets of the 12x12 in the Neon, and 24 sheets in the 6x6 as well for £24.99. But you're going to get the Neon, the Nina cardstock absolutely as a free bonus.
Yeah.
It will be included in your order, but you're not being charged for it, which is fantastic. Okay.
But we have a better deal, an even bigger deal than that. A bigger deal than that. So, did you like the glitter card?
Yeah.
So we're going to give you both of those.
Okay.
Did you like your Neon Dreams?
Yep.
We're going to give you both of those.
Okay.
Gorgeous. Then we've got this one. This is your Botanic Garden, and I'm going to flick through this. The vibrancy on these.
On it,
it's a pearlescent
Yep.
cardstock. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, the price we've got on the screen, Dave, is that for everything added together
That
if you
is
were
the
to pay
price.
full price?
If you're paying what you should be paying, that's what this will come to, £105.91. For the 4 pads, look at the sunflowers, look at those different colourways.
Yeah.
That lovely lime gold, look at that.
Isn't that
It's suddenly spring already.
It is. It is. It's a really happy paper pad. The B side, or the B track as they call it, is just as beautiful as the A side as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Going through that whole kaleidoscope of colours in there. You're still not done.
And there's more.
And there's more. Now, please bear in mind that these are my pads that I have been using. So you've then got your pastels. So you're going to get 24 sheets, your 4 colours. So in each one, you're going to get linen and pearlescent, linen, pearlescent, linen, pearlescent, linen, pearlescent in those.
I've
in
got
your
one
pinks,
that's not been touched.
Have you?
There
Thank you.
So look at this. So it goes basically pearlescent and then the linen. So you've got that lovely kind of linen texture. It's difficult
But they
to
mat and
pick
layer
up.
really well together because they're slightly different colours.
Beautiful.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Stunning. 24 of these. 2 of each and 2 of the pearlescent. So
Yeah.
2 linen, 2 pearlescent, 24 sheets in total. You're going to get that included as well. We've already lowered the price. This is the price you pay.
Yeah.
And you're going to get 10 sheets of beautiful cherry. That is Centura Pearl.
It certainly is. Your Centura Pearl, your cherry it's like a cherry red. It's a really, really good price. Look at the price. And what we haven't got here is you're going to get 2 paper takers to store your paper in.
Now, paper takers, as you can see, they're basically like files that you can put your 12x12 paper pads in. You get 2 of those as well. We've taken £105 price down to £64.99, and we also can give it to you on 2 split payments. So all you have to pay today is £32.49. You're saving nearly 40%, and that split pay means you pay £32.49 today, plus your P&P unless you've already paid it, and the same in 4 weeks' time. But you're getting £105 worth of papers, of storage, from Crafter's Companion. Unbelievable deal. KX2032. Now, the ombre glitter is proving hugely popular. I'll tell you what, we'll keep the main bundle on the screen. It's all on the website if you missed out any of the individuals. But we're going to crack on with the demo and make something from the ombre, yeah?
Well, I'm going to do the ombre with the Neon Dreams as well.
Oh, mix it up.
Yeah,
okay.
Because I think they go so well together.
Yeah,
they go so well together.
By the way, the Gemini 2 is flying. If you want that, it is in stock. 4 split pays, £50 today. That's all you have to... Is it £50 split pay? Yeah, it is. Yeah, $199. Yeah, $49.99 split pay. Your first payment of £4 if you want the Gemini 2.
OK, right. The 12 by 12 black cardstock that we were talking about just a few minutes ago that came... Gosh, it came with something when we started.
It did.
I can't even remember.
The 12 by 12.
We had the 12 by 12 in the black. Oh, that was with the watercolour pen. That was 5 o'clock, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
There we go. That was the watercolour palettes. Had the 12 by 12 black cardstock, which is exactly what this is. So you can see how brilliant it is. I have cut my box, my card, to... It was 10.5 by 10.5, and I've scored at 2.5. I had to remember that.
Okay.
So this is going to make me a box base. So I thought I'd use that black because black is going to make those colours really pop. I'm going to use some of those tape pens.
Well, we got those in the show as well. The tape pens with the refills. Remember, 30 metres each refill, so you're not chucking away those tape pens when you run out. You're basically taking the refill out and recharging it.
You certainly are. So we're going to make up our box just like this. So this is my box base. It's going to be absolutely perfect for anything that you want to do. Pop that on there. And there we go. There we are. So that's, oops. Remember I said you've got a slight little bit of wiggle room with the box. So that's my box base. Then I've got my box lid. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Now, what I've done is I've cut this at 9.5. So what I've done is, so if you remember, that was 2.5 inches. That's 2 inches.
Okay.
So we've got it a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to bring in some of my Neon Dreams. Now, when I put that on there, I don't think that works. But the minute I then start to...
Oh, yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah.
And I'm almost...
It splits it up, doesn't it?
It splits it up. But can you see? I'm almost seeing a reflection of those colours into there. So I just think that works really well. So just some more black and some white. And we can put this on. Now, what you'll notice is, what I'm doing is I'm decorating the box before I construct it. It makes life so much easier. So we can put that on there. I could go on that side if I wanted to, but I like this one because I just think it really reflects beautifully. So the way we do with the tape pens, you don't have to press too hard, you don't go too fast, oops, and you do a little flick at the end, which I didn't do then. So we can pop that on here. Mm-hmm. Now, that is out of the 6 by 6 pad. But then out of the 12 by 12 pad, can you see it's the same design?
Yeah,
but that's
a bolder, bigger.
Yeah. So I've just cut some strips. So we can take that, and I'm just going to pop those onto some black. So you can see, again, there we go. That's going to then pop on to each of those. So I can pop those on. Again, doing all of this before I construct.
Now, if you just want the ombre glitter pad, non-shed on its own, the two together, the 6 by 6 and the 12 by 12, that's still available. That's the most popular option at the moment. You save the most money by buying the big bundle, but if you just want the glitter, the ombre glitter, there it is, $19.99. You'll never have worked with cardstock like it unless you bought it from us in the last few weeks. And it creases. You made a mandala with it here.
I have. I'm going to show you how easy that is to do. So I'm actually going to pop this together. I know I said construct, but then you can look at this, because it is 202. It's right now. This is where I get confused. It says it's 210 GSM. But you've got your white cardstock on the back. Then you've got your glitter. Then you've got your protective coating. So it actually comes out. It feels a lot stronger.
It does, actually.
I think legally they have to say it's 210 because of how they put it together. But I can promise
with the
you...
coating, that increases the strength of it.
It does. It really, really does. So I'm going to make this box up like here. And again, these tape pens work absolutely brilliant, even on the glitter card. What have I... Oops, just stuck that one down. There we go. We can do that. And then I can put that one on there and that one on there. And that... Make sure they're all burnished on.
Is your box.
Is my box. So it's going to look absolutely amazing, but we can make that even better. So I have just taken, when I cut the lid, I just had a few little pieces. So all I would do is get my scoreboard.
Your Crafter's Companion scoreboard.
Of course.
Big score.
So it's 12 inch wide. So I'm just going to get that, so it goes all across, and then I'm just going to go on the 1/2 inch.
You'd expect it to be gritty like sandpaper,
but it's not. It's really smooth. So I'm just going at the 1/2 inch so it's even. We can do that.
Oh, that's how you made the rosette?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Really easy to do.
Well, while you're doing that scoring, let's go over to Jim, because Jim's here with Gem Collector coming up in a few minutes at 8 o'clock tonight. Jim, what's coming up, mate?
We've got a really big show tonight, Dave. We've got Quad A Tanzanites coming up at 8 o'clock. Sorry, Quad A Kunzanites, not Tanzanites. And they are, these are some of the biggest carrots, some of the most saturated pinks I've seen in a Kunzite. They're coming up at 8 o'clock tonight. 9 o'clock, we've got under £30. Plus, we've got an Ida Oberstein cut pink Morganite, which is incredible, from Madagascar, that's natural as a manager special. And we've got Silly Steels at 10 p.m.
Easy for you to say. What was that again?
Silly Steels.
No. What was the name of that gemstone?
The Ida Oberstein Pink Morganite.
That's why you do your job. Absolutely brilliant. Jim's here live then. I'm going to tune in just to find out what that is. I'm intrigued.
Do you know, he was saying those words and I was like, I don't actually know what any of those words mean.
But I want it. If you love your gemstones, Jim's here live after us at 8 o'clock through the night. So you've done the scoring now.
I've done the scoring, and then you put them together. So, or you can have this as long or as short as you want. Now, what I do is I tend to put the same colours together, so you could run it round. And then what you just do is you just concertina it up together. I won't do it all because we'll run out of time, so we can just pop that round there.
Give us the gist.
Goes round like that. And then you just concertina it. And you've done your score lines, you've used your scoreboard, so you know it's all going to fit. Just pop those all the way round. It takes a minute or two, but you can see.
Yeah, and
when you've done
it,
you just pop it down, you just press it down, and you get this effect. Isn't that absolutely brilliant?
Yeah.
So all I would do then is I would put this onto here. So I'm just going to grab my hot glue gun because it's going to be the best thing. What's just dropped? I don't know what I've just dropped. I'll find it in a minute. So I can put some hot glue on there. I'll find it in a minute. Don't worry.
Oh, it was your glue gun stand.
Oh, was it a stand?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know that even came off. Right, so I'm going to pop that one on there. And before that's done, I'm just going to pop that under there. So I've made a lovely little rosette. And then, yeah, you could have an age on it.
Yeah.
It could be a prize, you know, whatever you wanted to. And then I'm just going to pop a little sentiment. And again, just using a little bit of that ombre glitter. But how about like that?
I love it.
And I think, you might think at first, because I just need to stick those down, you might think at first, oh, they're not all going to go together, but don't those look amazing together?
Love it, absolutely love it. Now, we've got a couple of minutes. I just want to remind you of the glue guns and the refills, because this was one of the best sellers earlier on this evening. That's obviously what Corinne was using. Now, you think to yourself, oh, I've got the Crafter's Companion glue guns. They're 22 metres long. They last a long time. Not anymore. These are refillable glue guns that have got, not glue guns, tape pens, that have got 30 metres of adhesive on each one. Now, your purple one is the dotty. You've got the pink one, which is the straight-sided adhesive. So straight-sided adhesive and the dotties. You get 2 filled, and then you've got 2, 4, 5 refills in each. So there's basically 30 metres of adhesive on each one of these, and on this, and on this, and this. So you've got basically 180 metres of adhesive in your straight-sided adhesive. You open the case up, take the refill out, replace it, so you're not throwing away as much, so it's better for the environment. And then you get the same, 180 metres in total of the dotty adhesive, because you just open this up, take out the refill, pop the new one in. Now, it should be $49.99, and I worked out if you bought the same quantity of tape pens, the standard ones that you just basically throw away when you've used them, you're looking at about £55.
Yeah.
You're getting more adhesive, less waste, for $34.99. You're getting 30 metres on each one, not 22. It's incredible. And it comes beautifully boxed as well. So if you fancy stocking up in your Dotty and your straight-sided tape pens, there they are, PF2001. What's coming up tomorrow? Crafters Companion are here with Carnation, not Crafters Companion. Carnation are here tomorrow with Carla and myself. The launch of Golden Age at 1 o'clock. We launched it the other day on their channel. It's amazing. Sam Pool's Timeless Chronicles with Gwen at 2 o'clock. Another look at Golden Age with Carla and myself at 3. Under the Rainbow at 4. Golden Age from Carnation with Carla at 5. That's the last look at that. And then we've got Creative Expressions, and then Adam with Under the Rainbow later. Thanks, Corinne.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
See you tomorrow at 1.
Bye.
Shopping with HobbyMaker couldn't be easier. You can shop via our website at www.
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on HobbyMaker.
Never miss a show by watching on the go with our brand new HobbyMaker app. Head over to your app store now and search HobbyMaker and simply download to your smartphone or tablet. You can watch the shows live and see your favourite presenters and guests. Click on the Today's button to shop all of the products that are featured in today's show. Want to know what's hot? Then click here to see today's bestsellers and highlights. Have you missed a show or want to watch one back? Then click the schedule button and you can go back 7 days to watch and shop, and you can also see what's coming up over the next 7 days. Want to say hello?